I
Just
did.
a heads up,
Uh,
everybody. I'm gonna
remind me how water combat works.
What was
Yeah,
up?
sorry. Okay, cut off.
just so
No
you know,
feedback,
I have
Gregory.
Twitch on, so if like you just hear me scream randomly, that's probably because Neva's losing.
Oh, okay.
I thought you
Thanks for the
were saying
warning.
you like were streaming right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Oh. Well,
Just-
I did work on this. I do have it kind of set up to obviously prepare kind of like a story to get it kicked off. And then obviously we'll just go from there and we'll just kind of have fun with it as we progress through it. But basically, our adventure is going to be starting out waking up in a cold, damp kind of cavern or cave. I'll go ahead and move you guys over so you can take a look at that. There should be only one area really visible to you guys, right where your characters are.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure you can move them, go ahead and move them like a square or so and put them back. But everyone should have control. I picked a few images for a couple of you, so you know.
Oh my god, like dead bodies.
Yeah, that's the first thing I notice is just
Just a giant
pile of
stack of 'em.
corpses. Looks like somebody packed us a lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must find out what killed them, mustn't I?
Well, it becomes immediately apparent, you know, as you guys are waking up in this cave that, you know, you're probably brought here to be brought harm to you, like someone's there to hurt you. Sounds of like growling and crunching, you know, things in the background are kind of echoing throughout the cave as the sounds bounce off the walls. There's a pile of dead, rotting corpses right next to you guys. The pile of dead bodies. Pile of dead bodies are rotting away, and you can tell that something's been feasting upon them, each and every one of them.
Wait, so hold on. We know each other already?
No, you don't. The travelers look at one another, not knowing who each other are, but can tell that you were all dragged into this situation.
Okay.
The adventurers can recall their last location and can even remember being either jumped or tricked into a slumber, you know, depending on whatever situation that you ran into. By unknown assailants. The characters do not have their weapons right now. Like your weapons are all taken from you, but if you have like books or paper, you apparently still are carrying that on you.
So I got no weapons. What about a shield? Do I still have my shield?
No, you got your armor, but you have no shield or any of your initial weapons right away.
What about my component pouch?
You
What
probably
about
still
my
have
dungeoneer
that.
my dungeoneer thingy.
I'm sorry, Smoke, I couldn't hear you.
No, you have all your basic items, just only your weapons and shields are missing. So everything else like was missed and not grabbed.
Oh.
So you could tell that whoever brought you here was more concerned over the actual weapons and not exactly who you are and what you could do.
That may have been a mistake.
Yeah.
I wonder what's been eating these corpses. I like lift up one of their arms. It's like, huh, what's this?
I did write a little bit of a kind of intro story to a few characters. Did you guys want me to run through those real quick? And just kind of. All right. So, Amnon Prize. If you want to describe your character, you know, to everybody, like what they see when they look at you, do you want to go ahead and tell them that real quick?
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, I had to clear out my throat.
You're okay.
All right, when you look upon Amnon Prize, you see a very tall, very shrouded individual. He's got a very large hat on, a lot of dark blue clothing, including a veil covering his entire head. Not a single piece of skin is shown, though if you look closely, you could swear you could see something moving underneath the bottoms of his robe that looks like it's not a leg.
Eesh.
Okay.
Did you want backstory information, anything else?
No, you don't have to really go into all that yet. I'll cover a little bit of how you got here. Before waking up in this cave, Amnon was traveling across the Forgotten Realms in his long search to learn more about the great power that brought him to this realm and changed his whole world. You guys will have to learn more about that as you get to know each other. Amnon had heard rumors of people that traveled along the Sword Coast of the Forgotten Realms who may have known of a person with great power who might be able to help Amnon not only understand his own powers, but also learn of what may have brought him here in general. As Amnon made it to the Sword Coast from the eastern side of Faron. Faron is the land we're in. Let me go ahead and show you guys, I guess, that. This is basically the entire continent of Faron, basically, in a
You haven't
nutshell.
moved us over.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Yeah.
So this is basically all of Faron, basically, but our adventure is going to take more place up in the northwest side, which is like the Forgotten Realms.
I remember.
Say that again?
That's a lot bigger than the keep I remember.
Yes. And you guys are actually really more going to be kind of localized around this area, kind of bring it in. That's kind of where our story is going to start off at. This is the Forgotten Realms of Faron. You guys have all basically traveled to this area in a nutshell. But basically for Amnon, he was hearing rumors of people that traveled this sword coast of the Forgotten Realms right here near the sea. And obviously he wanted to seek them out to see if about this person of greater power. As Amnon made it to the Sword Coast from the eastern side of Faron, he made his way across the fields of the dead, and suddenly feeling a power flooded his mind, and then a voice filled his head, saying, "Why, hello there, silent one, who covers himself. Tisk, tisk, why do you hide so? Covered in your hood and clothing, I have seen you at work, and I do find you oh so interesting. Let us put you to a test and see if you are worthy of meeting me face to face. Let's see your power." As the voice fades, so does everything around Amnon as the darkness sweeps over him. He wakes up in a cave by a pile of dead bodies. As he looks around, he sees the other adventurers waking up around him. Again, Amnon finds himself waking up in a cave with no knowledge of how he really got there. This is now twice in his life that this situation has happened to him. As he stands to his feet, he keeps a weary distance from the others, as his trust is slow to learn or earn. All of his physical weapons are missing, like I mentioned earlier.
If anyone is watching me, they may notice that. Could we go back to the cave, please?
Yeah, sorry. Let me get back there. There we are.
There it goes. While I don't show any discomfort around the bodies, I am going to try and kind of move a little bit of a distance away from everybody else.
Okay.
And if anyone's paying attention, I am patting myself down almost as if I'm making sure my entire body is as I last felt it.
Let's see. Alright.
He's got an interesting backstory. Anyways, moving on, we're going to be talking about Aslar Mur. Is that how you say your name, Greg? Aslar Mur. Aslar grew up in the city of Veltalar in the lands of Algrod, where his people found themselves many centuries ago. Aslar's parents owned a library in the city of Veltalir, which was surrounded by magical areas like forests, and powerful sorcery used to rule that city way back when, but that's on the other side of Faron, basically. Did you want to describe your character for everybody, what you look like?
Sure, I am a tall, slender, blue-skinned Veldican. I stand about 6.5 feet tall and am very, very slender. You can kind of tell that I would be maybe not the most used to a fight, but I definitely have a curious glint in my eyes. I have no hair on my head. I carry just like a giant overfilling bag of notes on my back, and just everywhere you look, there's little pockets on my person. Somebody who is noticing my character would see me looking all over the place, just in utter fascination with everything around me. Just like looking at the strange dude over there.
You got muted.
Oh, I'm muted.
No, you're okay now. You cut out a little bit.
Just
You
for,
said strange dude over there and just.
Okay.
for like one word, you're good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I'm just, you would see a very curious, tall man with an almost childish glee in his eye for everything around.
Can I explain my character real quick?
Yeah.
Mine's really short.
Yeah, go ahead.
You already did know.
I'm
with that
a
intro.
very kind of small, petite woman. And,
Oh,
this one's me. And It looks kind of like it does in the picture. I have long fingernails, relatively
got
large
Instagram?
canine teeth, and I'm very shy and observant. I'm just kind of watching you guys, not speaking. And I'm very
Very good, very good. I like the girl.
dark brown hair, bright green eyes, and I look to be kind of young, about 15 or 16.
Oh, kind of yummy. Yes, very tasty.
We got a creep. No shit.
The half works out for.
And that's my character.
Okay. A little more about Greg's, I guess, just how he got in here. His character did have some past where he traveled from his home city. He can probably tell us a little more about it, but he did study. I guess I should just read it. After his 40th birthday, after receiving a mysterious book from his old master of the arts, Alzar and his friend traveled to the great magical city of Airspur in the region of Anglo. Built from sea to sky, Asper is the city of wondrous sights and magic knowledge. This is where Aslar studied for the next, basically, 49 years of his life. You guys won't know all this, of course. I'm just kind of covering it. After the death of Aslar's long-life friend, he did leave that city in pursuit of finding out who the murderer was and finding answers to this mysterious text that he apparently holds. In his
Also,
journey...
I should say.
Go ahead.
Sorry, real quick.
No, go ahead.
That I just want to find the murderer. I don't necessarily want.
You don't want to what?
I don't necessarily want revenge. I just want to know who it was.
Okay. I didn't really indicate revenge either. I just kind of said, to find out who it was, I guess.
Yeah.
In his journey throughout Faerun, he heard of rumors of strange happenings in the Forgotten Realms of Faerun. These rumors apparently are going around. Seeing as how the Forgotten Realms are a place known for its magic influences, Alzlar decided to make his way towards the Sword Coast to the west of Faerun. During his travel, Aslar stopped at an inn for the night and was eating a simple meal when suddenly his head filled with a strange feeling. There was a voice in his vision began to blur, and that voice said, "Oh my, what is that there you hold?" A book? But not just any book, is it? Oh boy, I'm excited. Let's see what you are made of, shall we? And then darkness overtakes Aslar. Aslar, of course, wakes up in this dark cave. Seeing the others, he immediately checks himself for his items. Only his light crossbow is taken from him. The book, a letter that he carries, and his pack filled with scrolls and such are still on his person. And actually, a dagger, for some reason, remains on you. It was probably covered by your sack of papers and everything. It was apparent that whoever took him there was only concerned with the physical weapons and not the magic he could possibly wield. For Kalo's character, Inya Elson, an average-sized woman, about a little small, petite, I guess. She is she is a shifter where she can basically turn into a werewolf, I guess. But when she became an adult, she did go out on her own. And in her travels, looking for a place to feel kind of welcomed. She did hear the same kind of rumors of special rare creatures near the Forgotten Realms. So when she started making her way to that direction in her travels, she did come across. She came near the town, near the Sword Mountains, when a group of humans, basically commoners, surrounded her, yelling and throwing rocks at her. Somewhere, sometime along her travels, one of these commoners must have seen her, change and shift at some point, and then, of course, rallied these group of haters to come after her. Not wanting to harm anyone, she did try to plead with them, but then suddenly was struck in the head with a rock. As she fell to the ground, catching herself, with her hands and feet, she started to fade out, but heard a voice in her head being like, "Oh my dear, how horrible these humans are to judge you and strike you when you are such a thing of beauty. I can feel your loneliness and your want to feel like you belong. I will tell you now you belong with me. I will not judge you. You will be praised for your power and your beauty. No one will harm you in my presence unless they seek to meet death like these people will now face. Rest for now, my dear. I must make sure you are worthy. You will be tested, but watch for my signs and come find me." And as the voice trails off, Inya's vision blurs, and she can hear screams of the people that were surrounding her and thuds as their bodies hit the floor.
Are we about to Are we about to become collection pieces for Xanathar?
I don't know who Xanathar is, so no, you're not going to be that. Of course, when
Talk to him.
I am Xanathar. No, just joking.
yeah, right. When she awakes, of course, she notices strangers around her are also waking up. Almost makes her jump on all fours, and of course, then seeing the potty of corpses lying there, she realizes she's not in a place where she could feel very safe. Being able to see so clearly in the dark, she can see the confusion on the others' faces as they look around.
Confused.
For once in her life, Inya feels like she is connected possibly to these travelers, for whom they find themselves in the same situation. But this is no time to dwell on her feelings as chills go up and down her spine, hearing sounds that she recognizes
Connect with
as aggressive eating. Rendezvous.
Question: Is there anybody here who does not have dark vision?
I don't know if I have dark vision.
I have dark
I
vision.
am orc. I see nothing.
I see nothing. I know some of you probably going to be able to see a lot further. Yeah, I know some of you have some dark vision. You're going to be able to see pretty far in here, and we'll get to that here in a moment. Iron,
My vision is better.
Iron, do you want to talk about your character, who it is, and because you kind of just made
I'm
it?
a human cleric, about
I'm sorry.
average height, and wearing prayer books, and yeah, I look like I got a warhammer. No, I got a mace. Got a mace and a shield, I believe.
Had a mace.
I
Had a mace. Yeah.
And looks like I'm here to talk about God and stuff, you know.
Do you seek out evil? Like, is your guy kind of like
The
real
Very
pursuing on that?
unknowable God.
All right. Well, you obviously ran into a situation, I would say, that brought you here, much like the others, where a darkness surrounds you and a voice speaks to you, and basically is like calling you out on your good deeds. What makes you so worthy? He would ask you, and so you seek out to face great evil. Well, then come face me, and you basically end up waking up in this cave, surrounded by the others as well.
Nice.
Rendezvous. Do you
Question.
go ahead?
Sorry. How obviously is he a cleric? Like visibly.
He's just like a monk, you know.
I mean, he was pretty obvious, I guess. Like he's in his clothing.
Man,
Does he have like
He's a
religious
guy.
symbols all over his body?
I don't know. What would you say, Tommy? Do you have
He
like
has
symbols?
books of the religion, he said.
I just have a book.
Do you wear
I
any?
see him and streak back further.
Not too many symbols of my religious fervor.
Okay.
Okay.
I shrink
Very
back just a
unassuming.
little bit
Oh.
further, if I see anything, just because. Yeah, religions and demon people.
Yeah, don't always mix.
Oh yeah, I'd probably be looking at you very.
Well, you don't know I'm a demon person yet. I'm just a weird cylinder of fabric right now.
Oh, okay.
Rendezvous, do you want to talk about your character and what he is?
I am half orc.
Okay.
Are you Soviet half orc?
What is a Soviet? Fuck you.
Ah, got.
So you'll be a barbarian, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, same kind of background. You can kind of think of one up if you want to, for the next game if you want
I enjoy panda bears.
to.
I don't think panda bears are in the Forgotten Realms.
The white ones, aren't they called panda?
Here's some errata for you.
Sure. Smoke. DM decision.
DM decision. Yeah, why not? So as a barbarian, I guess if you were to hear the voice, he'd probably call you out on your strength as a fighter, how unique you are as a half orc, and his interest in collecting you in a sense, and then you wake up here with the others.
I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of know what happened. You were traveling, obviously, but something just overcame you, I guess.
Oh god, no. I just realized that everybody had somebody talking to their heads before they got here, and I can only communicate by talking into their heads.
That's
writing material. I didn't take a Scholars pack. I took a Dungeoneering pack. I have no way to write.
You have no way to write to them, talk to them in a different way.
No.
Not unless they know Infernal or Deep Speech.
I know somebody. Tommy does.
I think I know
See-
Inferno. Right now.
Yeah, you know Infernal.
I think I know
Wow,
Inferno.
Holy Cleric knows this shit.
See-
He has to know what he has to know what language it is, so he knows where he needs to go to kill them.
Goddamn true.
Celestial.
So
What you call
the
it?
only person who could actually understand me speak is
the
going to
cleric.
is going to be convinced I'm Hellspawn if I do. And if I communicate to anybody else, they're all gonna think I'm the one who did this to them.
I'm gonna talk hella shit
Like, I wouldn't be
about the
opposed
Warlock
to the person who did this to me, maybe.
or Tiefling.
You don't know what I am yet, and I'm keeping my mouth shut.
That's right.
I don't see
Right.
red skin on you. You're not.
Are we done
No,
with the
I am
instructions?
completely covered head to toe in blue robes, veils, hats, gloves, shoes.
Are we done with introductions?
Well, Kalo, we need Kalo.
If you do that, I'm actually chaotic
Kalo
good.
did it.
So good luck.
I introduced myself.
Yeah.
As the shifter. Yeah. I believe the only person is K-Cal.
Yeah, K-Cal.
Oh, me. Okay. I'm a. Wait, shit. Where is it? I am a wood elf.
Okay.
Where's my description? Shit. I am a ranger. I'm 6 foot. And being that I have dark vision, I'm a night person.
Okay.
So you like nightlife? Yes, the girls.
Hey, girls.
Yes, rendezvous.
I like you, Legolas.
All right. So, do you guys want to do anything specific? Talk to each other at all, or?
Yeah. I look at the half orc and I'm like, I've never seen one of your kind around. Where do you come from?
Right over there.
Where's right over there?
Well, I came from over there, the south.
Okay, the south.
Over the rain.
One day you and I should go there, and you'll have to explain to me about your people.
I will tell you all about my clan.
There's little book in the books about your people, from what I understand.
Yes.
Do you want to get out of those bodies? Come over here. You might get sick.
Sure.
I'll just like start gesturing him over.
While you guys are talking, of course, you hear sounds of like crunching and chewing and slurping and all these crazy little like noises coming from basically around the corner, you know. But
What's that?
Could I take a peek around that corner?
yeah, you can. I mean, because you're basically gonna be able to see it right away with all your dark vision stuff. So,
Sneaky like.
so
I'm hearing that I am going to be back here, but I'd like to try and just take a peek around.
now these two have really kind of jumped out there, but
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
right here, you're gonna be seeing two. They look really kind of dirty, messed up people, but they're obviously cannibals. They're feasting upon a body on the ground. And they're not really looking in your direction, so they're not really paying attention. You guys have actually started moving around. They haven't really heard you speak necessarily.
They're not cannibals if they're not human, right?
Well, they're human. They're just wearing masks in those pictures. It's a stupid cartoon.
Just found the worst picture for goblins ever.
Why are they human then?
Well, they were people,
I
I
mean,
guess.
How
They're
are
like,
they eating if they're wearing masks?
well, whatever, man. All right, this is the picture.
There's holes in the masks where the mouths are.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are human.
But they are human, yeah. They're basically human, commoner sense kind of thing. Like, they don't seem very special in a way, except for the fact that they're eating on a dead body.
If they notice us.
And there's a chest sitting next to them as well.
Does anybody do anything?
So
You two are the only ones that can see it, right?
Well, right now, and he can see it too, because he's around the corner. So,
Wait,
do you
wait, is it
guys...
me?
we have no weapons, but we can cast spells
Okay.
or no?
And then I'm next to you.
Smoke, quick DM question, because
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how this is going to range-wise? Because I recognize 30 feet is 6 squares, but is that 6 in the 4 cardinals? How would I measure whether or not those two are within 30 feet of me?
But every square is about 5 feet.
Yeah.
So we can go 5 feet per square.
Thank you.
Alright. Does anybody do anything?
I am mildly curious, so I want to cast Thaumaturgy and create a tiny, harmless earthquake where they are, with no obvious source.
Okay, just remember, y'all that are magic peoples, we don't got any weapons.
Oh, right, never mind, I'm not doing that because it's where that can be easily seen. I was going to try and do it without them detecting me.
Some of us don't got weapons here, okay?
So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm good. Speak for yourself.
Hiding bolt.
I'm just watching what those people are doing.
Well, as you guys are figuring things out, one of these cannibals starts looking up and looking around and sees you two basically. You're around the corner still. So
Hello, cannibal, nigga.
And who is that?
that is, dang it.
Tom.
Gregory's the cleric.
It's
right?
Iron Shirt. That's Iron Shirt's character. That's the cleric. That's the.
That's Tommy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm this
Figured
dude.
it out. Okay.
And this is the orc.
So,
This is.
can I just charge him?
Why did you cast Prestidigitation?
I didn't mean to. I just accidentally hit it.
Okay.
That was
I'm
not
going to
me.
roll for
Actually,
initiative
guys.
first.
Yeah, go ahead and start rolling for initiative, guys.
I want to kill them.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for
Yay.
initiative.
Oh lord.
Okay.
All we can do is
Oh, wow.
punch. Everyone can
Yes,
just punch.
10.
Oh god.
Hold on.
I get a total of 3.
Initiative bonus is your dex bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You will also say your initiative bonus.
Up there. Yes, there it is. Okay.
I go
Yeah, what can
and
help
I-
your initiative bonus?
Hang on, man. Hold up.
Please don't me
Go
describe
back.
your character. Go back.
Is it
Alright.
dexterity that can help your...
I won
Yeah,
though.
your dex bonus is your initiative bonus. It should be in your. Okay, 20, unnatural 20 for my initiative.
Natural 20.
1.
Alright.
I got a
1.
Who's going last?
Alright, Gene, I guess, would be next, it looks like.
Oh, really?
All the spellcasters.
Gene.
Okay.
Hey,
I
I'm
want to
only
attack
second
it.
to the natural 20.
I want to kill it with a flail.
Hang on a sec, guys. Give me 1 second, real quick here.
I thought nobody has weapons.
No one has
one.
weapons right now.
Actually, the Veldalkin
Besides
has
my
a weapon.
dagger. I have my dagger. Yeah.
I have a
Unless you
flail.
cast a weapon.
I would
Dagger?
probably throw it to somebody.
How come you have a dagger?
I have a
Where'd you
flail.
go, Dagger?
It was hidden in his bag, is what Smoke said.
I'm a big
Damn.
orc, bro.
Come, I don't have a hidden
Going
bag.
out. I want my longbow.
So, I have a flail, don't I?
Not right now.
You have to get your items back, kind of
really?
thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Alright.
Okay.
Jake.
Okay, I'm
Tell me
with
if I
you.
miss anyone, but basically it's gonna go, Kayla, you're last, I guess. Amnon's first, Gene's second, then the 2 cannibals, then it's Tommy, Kyle, and Kayla. Right?
Wait, I thought somebody got a nat 20.
It would be me before.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Greg got a nat 20.
No, I didn't. I got a nat
Right.
2.
Greg.
Oh, who
Then
got the nat
Kayla.
20? I keep thinking it's Greg because he's the only one with the camera. So my
No.
numbers automatically go there. Sorry.
No, yeah, no, someone got a 20 when they added up their initiative, and that was Amnon.
Yeah, I got a
I'm not.
natural 20, but somebody said they got a nat.
No.
No one got that.
Prize.
You.
Correct.
Okay, whatever.
It was just
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Greg got
Okay.
it too.
In that
Wait,
case.
I-
So, alright, Amnon, what do you want to do?
Oh, I have a +5.
I am.
JK.
They can't see me, but they are well within 30 feet.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I am going to try and intimidate them to run away
Ooh.
by
Okay.
Good.
speaking directly into their minds, be gone, and casting thaumaturgy to create a small, harmless earthquake directly underneath of them.
Roll for your,
Intimidate?
yeah, intimidations.
Okay, that is going to be a. Okay, give me 1 second.
You're speaking to both of them at the same time, or just one?
As far as I understand it, I can speak to however many I want as long as they're within 30 feet.
Okay.
If the DM says otherwise, that's also fine. That's just how I understood it.
Okay.
Okay, and that is a 16 intimidate.
Shit.
What
Plus
is
the
their
6 on
intelligence?
yours.
Yeah, my
Five.
intimidate check is +6.
Their intelligence is 10.
I have -1.
Well, y'all, I didn't do it to you guys, so you can't hear me. So you probably can feel the tremor. Should
Earthquake.
have thought of that.
Huh. All right. Well, it works. They get really scared and they run off basically. So now you guys are out of initiative.
Where I'm coming from.
Are we out of combat?
Good work.
Yeah, you're out of combat now, so you guys can move freely.
Okay.
But you just scared them off for now, so.
I was like,
Right.
what was that? What's going on?
I just ignore any questions and start
Okay.
moving towards the chest.
Well, I walk up towards the other two, the half orc and the cleric.
I want to go towards the chest.
I'm
And
gonna
it's-
open the chest.
And
All
I
right.
motioned the ranger to come over here. Get over here, elf.
The chest.
Actually, I'm going to be one step away from the chest because I am a suspicious bastard.
Oh.
I will
Oh, no.
investigate the corpse.
The corpse has nothing on him. He's been chewed
Okay.
upon, missing a limb or two.
Hold
Okay.
up. I don't have control over my dude.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't.
What dude? Let me see here.
Your right click can be controlled by.
Sorry, yeah, I'm on it. I just need to set him real quick.
Sorry if anybody was excited for combat. That just seemed like the best idea at the time.
No, you're probably right. Can you move him now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
But I want to kill him.
So anyone opened the chest? You guys
Oh my
opened it?
God, we're all unarmed. Except for Greg.
We don't have weapon.
Did you open the
You
chest,
guys
Tommy?
say that to me?
I stepped one step back because I'm paranoid of traps.
Right.
Did
Okay,
Tommy
whoever's about to open it.
Tommy.
Tommy? Iron?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the chest.
Okay. Iron opens the chest. Nothing jumps out or anything like that. It's full of your guys' weapons and whatever they took from you. So.
I run over and push everybody out of the way to get my bow and arrow.
I come over. I also
We're just
examine the
fighting
body,
over the weapons.
just like quizzically, and then go and grab my bow or my
I'm
light
gonna wait
crossbow.
for
I grab all my
everybody to
stuff.
get their stuff before I get mine. Though I'm going to glare at the wood elves for the entire time, just running past me and pushing me out of the way.
Yeah, I have a spiritual connection with my longbow.
A spiritual connection.
You're one of the pretty races who hates me.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do now? Now you have all your weapons back, basically.
Oh, everybody has their weapons?
I say hello to the ranger. Ranger, what's your name? Should have done this a while ago.
Elfrin Rofarin.
I look at everyone in turn. Hey, what's your name? I look over at the paladin, the cleric. Cleric.
Tommy.
What's your name?
My name. What is my name? My name is Shu Long.
You're Shulong. And then I look at the dude in the cave and I'm like, who are you? And he doesn't answer. I take it.
Well, no, I answer, but I answer in deep speech on purpose. I say I'm Amnon Prize in deep speech.
Huh. I don't know what you're saying, but it's interesting.
By the way,
for
if
sure.
anybody did want a better description, I put the actual description I gave for my character's appearance up in chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I look over at the other two at the half orc. What's your name?
I am Krar from the south.
Okay. And then you, little girl.
Well, first before you do that, I walk up to forget the name.
We don't know his name yet.
Amnon Price.
Oh.
But yeah, you don't know his name.
And
but
I
yeah.
kind of take a good look at him and sniff him a little bit. Do I discover anything?
What do you smell like?
What do you smell like?
I smell like person.
Person.
As far as I'm aware, well, I smell like the woods.
Okay.
The woods. Okay.
I have the wanderer background, so I mostly just stay in the woods instead of staying in towns overnight.
Okay. And then I look at you and I'm like, what's your name, young one?
say Emmy.
Emmy. I am Azalar. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. It appears that we were dealing with some sort of situation that may require violence to get out of here. May I suggest that we have the sneaky guy with the bow go up first? Kind of like gesture him forwards. I can't see that well in the dark, so if somebody has a torch, that would be appreciated.
I'm just like go.
I immediately turn my head towards what's your name, Greg? I'm sorry.
Azalar.
Towards Azalar, and hoping that he will not realize much. I immediately say into his head, "No torches."
Okay.
No torch.
Okay. Why no torches? I don't realize. So we'll say. Or how about this? I'll make an intelligence check.
That works.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you can tell where it's coming from, go ahead and
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Like more of an immediate response than anything else.
You
Okay.
know it's a voice in your head,
Okay.
but you
I
can
won't say
tell it's
anything
not the
because
same
that
voice.
information to me. But I'm like, oh, okay, no torches.
If you don't say anything, I will give more information.
Wait, hold on, Spike. Do I have my Dungeoneers back?
Yes.
Okay, I toss Greg a
go
torch.
to Greg
Alright.
and like, yeah,
I hold it, but I don't light it.
I'm like, here you go, and
We're
I
in the
toss
middle.
the torch.
Okay, since
There you go.
he's not
There you
saying
go,
anything
mate.
and drawing attention to it, I continue. We know there's hostiles down here in a dark cave. If we make light, we're just going to draw them towards us.
I just
Okay.
lit a
What
torch
is the light
because Greg
situation
asked
like right
somebody
now?
to.
That is a very good question.
Right now it's pretty dark. I mean, it's like got some ambient light kind of going on, but it's real dim. You
I
know.
can't hear their conversation, so I'm just looking at Greg, waiting for him to light the torch.
Under peer pressure, I take out a lighter and just like light it and kind of like push it away from where the entrance is, so I have light, but hopefully it's not very like apparent to anyone on the other side of the kind of the cave. And I motion the elf to go forwards. Does that make sense? I'm kind of trying to keep the torch behind the rock, so it's not really
Yeah.
Right.
there's not as much light gain over there.
You can't see my face, but my lips are pursed and my eyes are squinting.
All right. Yeah, the light's basically on your end. Like it's not
Yeah.
getting around there.
And half work. You look like you might be able to smell. Come get up here with us.
Hello.
Hello. Come on up.
You want to come up to the front?
I am
I'm not
here.
the Statue of Liberty, you know.
As you guys are
Kind
kind of talking amongst each other, you hear echoes of whispers, but you can't really make out what they're saying. Just.
I start speaking a little quietly. They definitely know we're here since those two ran off. You gotta be careful.
I just say, yeah, obviously, dumbass.
Wow.
She's a moody little girl.
I don't know if this is necessary, but we really should just get out of here.
Not
Let's go.
necessary.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Alright, I ninja roll over to the entrance over here.
All right. Go into
Give
marching
them
order.
see
Let me go ahead and
if
reveal
Are you
there's
this.
sneaky?
anything.
Yeah, hang on. Let me. It's kind of a passageway. You can see that looking down it.
The ranger. I kind of trust the ranger.
What's our order?
Yeah. What order are you guys marching in?
Oh, for some reason I'm going first, but I only have.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. Why isn't the paladin or the barbarian?
Yeah, why isn't the guy with more
Taking
like, hit points going first? But whatever, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
You go see what's up.
Trust the ranger. So I'm next.
I attempt to take rear unless somebody challenges me for it.
I look at you, noting that you want to take the rear, but I don't challenge you for it.
So it's
I laugh.
K-Cow, me, Tommy,
Let's follow along.
Greg, and then
It should be the half orc.
Single file.
You guys can keep
Single file,
moving.
I'm second to
Whatever.
last.
Single file
Whatever.
line.
I'm over it.
You guys can
Over
keep
it.
moving.
Alright.
You hear the whispering getting a little louder, being like, "Oh, our special food! Someone's gonna get mad.
What do you say, Smoke?
Our special food! Our special food's awake." You just hear voices. These are voices in the distance.
Rendezvous, are you there? Yeah, perfect.
Is there room in that spot?
Yeah.
Whoops.
File, guys.
Rendezvous should be
Single
right there.
file.
Rendezvous, you should be right there.
I
Yeah,
will
perfect.
stay here then. Okay?
Stay here.
I'm just kind of like, good thing I'm thin.
I'm
Alright.
just being very careful not to let my cloak get caught and ripped.
I don't like
I'm slightly
losers.
suspicious of the guy behind me right about now.
It's kind of a tight corridor. You guys have to go single file through this, so you can keep moving forward one at a time. Kind of one square. Keep going.
I quietly whisper up, everyone use the buddy system. Remember to hold hands.
I just kind of roll my eyes.
Once again, you can't see it, but I'm giving you a deadpan stare.
It's there.
You should be able to feel it. I have psychic powers. You should be able to feel this.
We're moving up.
What else?
Single file,
We're
guys.
moving up.
Moving up. Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Yeah,
I
keep
can't.
moving.
Sounds of eating and crunching are getting louder. Like,
Time
go warn the boss!
Everyone's just moving.
Everyone, alright, so you walk in this room and you can basically see this, I guess.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take your spot.
Oh my.
There we go.
Oh
my. You guys aren't sneaking very well, are you?
Nope, they're right out in the open. Everyone sees you. Roll for initiative.
I'm still coming up.
I should have done it stealthily.
13.
Alright.
So, alright.
Ooh, 17.
Okay.
We'll say we were in order, so we would be like right behind each other, kind of like in order. The hood we were, since we were trying to stay close.
Wait,
right,
I have
Smoke?
plus for initiative. I have a plus.
Greg, yours was a 16, right?
It should be +1 for.
Oh.
So 17. Elf friend, what was yours with your initiative?
Yeah, it's 17.
It's just 17 total? Okay.
You have no plus to your dex, Alfred?
Wait, hold on. JK.
Yeah, you should have way more than that.
Plus
Actually, are Rangers dex
5.
based?
Wow, really?
+5, yeah.
Sorta. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
have
can be.
Plus 5?
18, 19, 20, 22,
22.
22.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, Elfrin's
Still bad at
first.
arithmetic.
Amnon's got 12. Anyone else missing? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 13.
13. Kalo.
Rendezvous, have you rolled?
No.
Roll for initiative.
I have 5. It's good.
Plus whatever your dex is.
So your dex modifier.
Yeah.
My dex is 1.
So 6 total.
6. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. Basically, Rendezvous, you'll be going last. Elfrin, you're first. Greg, you're second. Tommy's third. Amnon. Or, I'm sorry. Tommy. I'm sorry. Greg, Kalo, Amnon, and Tommy, then Rendezvous. And then we'll let the cannibals go after that. So, Elfrin, what do you want to do first?
Okay, I'll do like a bit of a ninja. Wait, hold on. Can you remove some of the?
Oh.
thingy over here?
Whoa,
Yeah, hang on.
Ninja!
You can see up to there and there.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna do like a little bit of a ninja roll to get into this little thing, so I have some cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot
The
this guy
style
over here.
Legolas.
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Alright.
Alright, so roll the 12.
Plus dex, right? Is it dex? For...
You hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yay! 1d8 plus 5 because of thing.
By the way, I forgot Smoke.
Oh, come on.
Is my Raven around?
Thank goodness, that's 6.
Yeah. Let's just say he's been with you, I guess, or on your shoulder or something.
Okay. Yeah, it would be.
I didn't really remember to include him.
1d8, really?
So is there any plus to that 1d8? Or
Plus 5.
so 6 damage total.
Yeah.
And you went for that middle guy, right? This one here?
Yeah.
Alright. He's looking pretty beat up already.
I got him in the crotch.
Next up is Greg. What are you going to do, buddy?
Okay. So there's I count them. There's 5 of them, right?
Yes.
And I am how far away from? Sorry.
You are, yeah.
Perfect. I'm like that's 30 feet, right?
Yep.
So first thing I do is I am gonna cast, where is it? Acid Splash on
Ooh.
this guy, and hopefully it should. Oops, on this front one, and hopefully it will splash to the second one.
Can you post the Acid Splash, or do I need to do
Yeah,
something?
yeah. Let me pull it up. Sorry.
That's okay.
You're gonna need to roll. For,
Yeah, I figured, yeah. Like a dex save or something. You hear a bubble, one or creatures within range. You try to see a dex saving throw. So what am I trying to beat on the dex for you? Is it your DC?
It should be my spell save DC +8.
So what is it?
Or no, yeah, 14. 14 in total.
Okay.
So it's the 8 + 6. And it should be the 2 of them.
Yeah,
How exactly are you clicking on it so it does the identification?
You hold
I
down,
hold down,
like
click.
left click, yeah.
Yeah.
While you have your select tool,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It hits on both actually. So
Woo!
go ahead and roll for damage, I guess, yeah. That's
5
applied to
damage.
both of them.
Yep.
This guy is now gone already. And that one is he's bloody already as well,
Yeah.
so.
Did the first one like go away hissing?
Oh yeah, how do you want to finish him?
Pull acid?
Yeah, how do you want to finish him?
No.
Oh,
You
me?
finish him with acid.
Okay, yeah, he screams like, ah! He melts in this little pile, and he's just this mush on the ground in front of those other dead bodies.
Acid splash.
Next up is Kalo.
Alright.
So you got this guy, he's hurt over on the left, I guess. So.
I go right up to this dude, and my fingernails grow hard and long, and I use Primal Savagery,
Ooh, okay.
which is
You have startled the witch.
do a melee spell attack. What was that?
Wah, wah,
Wow.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
3.
He kind of dodged out of the way, like kind of misses, you know.
Does he get a modifier bonus for that? Or since it's a spell attack, does he not get the mod?
He gets
No,
a
I got
spell
mod.
attack on it. How much was it on there?
It was +3.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Well, I didn't figure it would matter. I just wanted to make sure I understood.
But I do,
Sorry.
Yeah. If you have magic, you usually have an attack plus on that.
Since I'm a druid, I have my wisdom as a bonus.
And I mean, if you have any bonus actions, you just let me know as you guys play or as you get them. But anyways, so I guess that's end of Kalo's turn, right?
Yeah.
And we'll go on to Amnon. Amnon.
All right. One last question before I do this. How do you do the bit where you track the distance?
Oh, it's that little
you click.
circle with a ruler sticking out of it on the left-hand side of your little menus. It's like below the arrow. And if you put
Oh,
your mouse
snapping?
over, yeah, snap the center, and then show to others. That way, you're just seeing the ruler as you drag it across.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Are either of these two they've been damaged?
Yeah, the one that Kalo's in front of has been damaged.
Yeah.
He looks pretty beat up.
Thank you. I am going to move to here. And then I am going to cast the Toll the Dead cantrip on this dude.
Okay,
Which,
how does
one
that
second.
work? Yeah.
Cantrip. Okay.
See who's in
So,
range,
I point at him, and now everybody can hear the sound of a tolling church bell. And now the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage because he's already taken damage. And the DC for that is 14.
Okay. Yeah, so saving throw. Wisdom save. Yeah, what was your DC again? 14, you said?
14.
All right, yeah, you hit him. So he's gonna take
1d12 necrotic.
Roll.
Roll for it. Hit me.
Probably did.
11
Oh, yeah.
necrotic damage.
Damn.
How do you finish him?
He starts screaming in fear and agony as his flesh starts to bubble and fall away in slowly blackening, rotting clumps, turning into a disgusting, fertilized sludge until his bones collapse in it and it all dries out and blows away as dust.
This is more like, oh!
I look back at him like, what the hell just happened?
I didn't even say a word either. I just pointed at him and that happened.
Yeah, it's like
Pointed at him, bells, dead.
Kayla's like looking over his shoulder, like, what the? All right.
Trustworthy.
All right. So do you have any other? Do you want to make a movement or anything? Did you already move at all, or?
I did move.
Okay.
Not much, but I did move already, so I've already used up that action.
Okay. All right
I
then.
love that cantrip.
That was a pretty awesome one. Tommy, you're up next, man. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna cast Bless on these three.
Wait, you're gonna bless on the other characters? Okay.
What does that
I'm
do?
gonna cast Bless.
On the
What does it
orc, on the ranger, and on the girl, right?
Yeah, I can do it on 3. So you
What does
get
it do?
plus 1d4 on your attack or saving throws.
Oh, why does that sound familiar?
Is that inspiration or not inspiration, but
Concentration.
Oh, it's a
yeah,
concentration spell?
Can you click? Can you
Why
click
would
it?
you move up closer to the bad boys then?
for any like
Um,
action
Oh,
or
he has 20 AC. They can't hit him.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah, I can
god,
do
do
it
you
with
really
tank.
have 20 AC?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's wearing heavy armor, has proficiency, and has a shield.
Oh, that's obscene.
Oh. Well, it means.
yeah, I was gonna
damn,
move.
then.
I can cast that within 30 feet, so yeah. I
well,
cast
when
it
can
on
they use the 1d4 for any attack?
Whenever they roll, they just add a bonus.
For
Okay.
their attacking or saving throws, they can't do it for damage.
Okay, for attack or saving or ability check, I would think too, but
I don't know how about.
it's all right. We'll just put it there if you guys can see me type.
Yeah, and that was attack and spell.
Is that the end of your turn? Is that all you're gonna do? I guess it's your action, right?
That's all.
Yep, that's all I'm gonna
Okay. Rendezvous is your turn. Rendezvous,
Yes, okay.
you there?
So I have my shield back, right?
Half orc.
Yeah, you have your shield back.
Okay, good.
I am here.
I forward. What do?
What do you do, half orc?
I forward. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
And then what do you want to do?
I kill. Ha ha
You have to move one square
Oh, it's a
closer
best
if
out
you
of
want to
5.
hit.
You gotta get.
You gotta be
you
within
gotta get
hitting
closer to
range.
hit them with your sword.
ha. Okay, I don't have a sword, sir.
What do you
He has
have?
I
Flail.
was mean.
Be careful. Be careful. Okay.
You need to get
Um,
5 feet closer, if
Yeah.
it's possible.
Yeah, you need to
Or
get-
more.
One more block.
Flail. Flail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flail.
All right, so
Yes.
roll for your attack. Roll a d20.
I attack Fred Flintstone.
Got 13, I believe.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand those.
Yes.
5 plus your modifier.
Plus
You
the
do plus
6.
six.
Yeah.
Damage.
You actually hit still. So go ahead and roll
Wait,
for
he has a
damage.
6?
Yeah.
He has a 6 modifier to his attack rolls?
On his flail, apparently, yes.
Oh, proficiency. I keep forgetting
Yeah.
proficiency's a thing for melee characters.
Go ahead and roll for the
Yeah.
damage for me.
Yeah. Roll a d8. I believe.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, go for it. D8.
I'm pretty sure.
1d8 plus 4.
Okay. So plus 4 on that.
Nice.
I have 8. Do you understand, boy?
Right, but is it plus 4 on that 8?
Of course.
How do you finish him?
Well, I hit him with the other side of the flail, with the wooden side.
All right, you turn your flail over with the wooden sign, you stick it in his head, and he falls dead on the ground.
Perfect.
All right. All right. Now it's the.
I
You
killed
can't,
the other one.
you
too.
can't move. You can't move. You're done.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whose turn is it now?
It is now the cannibal's turn. This one's gonna run up on the orc and take a swing at him with his blade that he's holding in his hand. It's like a skipmar. What is your AC?
Give me 1 second.
Rendezvous, what's your AC? Your armor class?
I heard you, bro. 14.
14. Plus 3.
Wait, how do I have 20 AC? I should have 18, right?
Proficiency, heavy armor,
Greg's
that
gone.
kind of thing.
And Greg stepped off. I'll have to ask him when he
I
gets
don't
back.
know. All I know is you.
I actually hit you, orc, rendezvous, and I'm gonna do my damage roll. You take 2 damage.
Oh wow. Alright then.
Did you get that, rendezvous? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
What about does the Constitution matter or no?
Well, only when you're doing like a
Towards your
Constitution check or anything. Yeah, it matters towards your health, but
So was that 3 damage?
no, it's only 2 damage. He didn't do a whole lot of damage. He took a swing and it kind of hit you and it hurt you a little bit, but it didn't really go in too far.
Okay. He is very puny.
Very puny.
This puny guy.
While before the other one attacks, another one appears right behind him. But this one, in the meantime, is going to move up here and attack Tommy's character. Tommy,
Now it's a
what's your
party.
AC?
I was told it's 20 somehow.
What?
Were you not listening to that?
He has 16 from chainmail,
Yeah.
2
and
from
then two,
proficiency,
you know,
and 2 from his shield.
Holy shit!
proficiency with heavy armor gives me +2.
Yep.
You gotta
Or
be.
something.
I mean,
Okay,
you're not
20.
stealthy at all. Like when you walk, you can literally hear yourself. Wait,
I'm kinda
Gregory,
small, I
that
guess.
goes through the entire cave.
Yeah, he's not quiet. I didn't know
It
that.
gives +2 to AC if you're using armor you're proficient in.
If I remember correctly. I might be wrong
I found
about
out
that.
that's true.
Well, this cannibal takes a swing at Tommy and dings off his armor and hits himself in the head, doing -1 damage to himself. So, no harm was done. And now it is back
It's
to
just
you.
your proficiency bonus.
Now we're gonna go back to you guys. Elfriend, it's your turn then. We're back with you. Who's Elfriend? I forget. Is that the ranger? Yeah.
Okay,
Don't-
who's left?
Sorry.
You okay?
I don't mean to be a jerk. I just looked it up. It just means that he gets no disadvantages from wearing
No,
that
my
kind of
bad.
armor.
No, so he has
I think
18.
it says okay, 18.
Well,
It's
it still failed.
obscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll get him +2 from that either.
You get the +2 from the shield.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
but
get the shield bonus.
Shield
You
and
do
the
get shield
chainmail,
bonus.
which is 18.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's okay. That's still a lot.
Yeah, no. And sorry, I didn't mean to be a.
No, it's good, man. We like looking things up, making sure.
Well, more, I was hoping I could hit 16 AC as a warlock instead of being stuck at my 14.
So, are you shooting that guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna murder him.
All right, go ahead and murder him. Roll your attack. Holy crap, you hit. Roll for
If this was
damage.
Pathfinder, that would be a crit.
Or if he was a fighter.
Yeah.
Do you have a plus on that?
5.
5?
Oh,
Shit.
that's right.
How do you finish him?
I aim right for his balls.
Okay.
Right where they're like hanging. And
You
I
can kind of
aim
see them
right
below his little
in
drapery.
between, I aim right between his, thing.
His thing.
His nuts. And I decapitate his balls.
Oh.
And now it storms in my head. Thank you very much, Alfred.
He screams in bloody murder, grabbing his crotch area and falling over and dies.
Okay.
So now it is Greg's turn.
Okay. I push up past the weird guy in the robes. Come on, let
Thank
me
you
move.
for acknowledging it.
You're welcome. And what?
Nothing.
You like acknowledgement?
No, I like being acknowledged as weird.
I see. Oh shit! I also forgot to roll initiative for my crow.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll it
Yeah, I'm
now.
familiar.
Just roll it now.
Okay, it's not important. I wasn't going to use it to attack because I don't want it to die. 7 plus 1,
Okay, 8.
8.
Crow. Okay, I got him.
And I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow, and I'm going to fire it at the new guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for the attack.
Yeah. 5 plus 1,
You fail.
6. No, I miss.
Was that a spell you said, or?
No, that was a light crossbow.
Oh, okay. It kind of goes
It's-
pink, and the arrow flips out of place.
Yeah. 8.
So,
My bad.
okay. Well, still, yeah, you didn't hit. All right.
I had a feeling.
Kalo, it's now up to you.
Okay. I go up to this new one. I see you. I go here, and I use Primal Savagery again.
Because that works so. No, I'm just joking. All right, go ahead and roll for your attack. That time it hit.
That time it worked out. I do. Oh gosh. Well, I didn't mean to click it twice, but I guess the first one.
So it's the 10. Shit. How do you finish him?
No matter what.
I didn't mean to click it twice.
That's all right. How do you finish him?
Finish him. I just have long canines and I just tear his throat out with my mouth.
He grabs at his throat and he falls down and he dies. These guys are kind of pushovers, I guess. Next is Amnanon.
I like that name, Amnanon.
Amnanon.
Alright, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
I'm a warlock, I have to. As
Of
the
course.
last remaining one. So to hit, that's going to be a d20 plus 6.
15.
That's
Yeah.
15.
That hits.
And that's going to be a flat d10 of force damage. 9.
Nice.
He is looking pretty bad, like ready to fall over.
Oh, I was hoping to missed his head.
He's right on the verge of death, you guys can tell already. So now, Tommy, what do you want to do?
I cast Actually, I just shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay, roll to hit.
D20, right?
Yeah.
D20.
Yeah.
By the way, actually, when I did cast Eldritch Blast and Told the Dead, there are verbal components, so I did speak, but it was all in deep speech.
Right. Yeah, we would have to assume it's in a language you're talking.
Oh,
That.
I forgot that there was a verbal component at all.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize either. Tommy, that does hit. So roll for damage.
I think it's a 1d8, right?
I believe so. You probably have a plus on it. So 6 damage. This guy is now. How do you want to finish him?
The crossbows hits him dead in the eye. And his face. His neck snaps. His body falls off.
The arrow hits with such force into his eye socket that his head snaps back and he crumples to the ground. He's now dead, and you guys are out of initiative. You're out of battle.
Hey.
So I have a question.
Sure.
I see this gate over here. Is that a gate? Is there any way to see over it?
You can only see as far in as I've already revealed.
But
There's
can
what seems like to be a posted sign or note. That's what that gray area is right there.
Okay. Can I wander over to it? Is it like a door, or is it like a gate, or is there like room above it?
It's a shut gate that you could pass through to another area, but the gate is somewhat locked. It looks like, from appearance, the lock is pretty beat up.
Okay,
I don't think I can
but is
fit
there
in
room
there.
above it?
No, there's no room above it. It's
There's no
ceiling to floor, wall to wall.
Okay. Okay. I walk over and try to read the note. Probably a bad idea.
The note is a posted warning. It says, "Beware beyond this gate. If you seek death, only pass through."
Let's go.
Let's
Do
go!
it, boys.
Well, before we go commit suicide, I would like to loot the bodies.
Yeah. Loot the corpses.
Okay. Loot some bodies.
The most
We'll be
you've,
fine.
the most
Is
you've.
that an investigation or?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll for an investigation check for me.
Is that a D20?
Yeah, D20.
Plus
Whoever's
whatever your a bonus is.
whoever's searching this pile of
Yeah,
dead bodies.
Oh, I was meaning the things we just killed.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have like their martial weapons on them. They're like skitmars and shit, but they don't really have any like pockets or anything. They're kind of dressed pretty raggedly, so there's not a whole lot on the actual enemies themselves.
Fair enough. I will go ahead and investigate the bodies with a +6 modifier, though.
Okay.
Roll.
Go ahead and roll the 20 for me. Oh wow.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, Tommy, you don't necessarily find anything in the dead bodies. I was assuming that you were searching those as well. But Amnon, you do find about 20 copper pieces and 5 pieces of gold amongst them, but that's about it. They were pretty much stripped of most of their other things.
Money is money, and how many scimitars did you say were on the?
There were about 6 guys in the room, I believe, so about 6 scimitars are laying around the room.
I mean, waste not, want not.
If you want it, you can.
I'd like to pick up I'll pick them up and wave them over my head to say, as if to say, anybody who wants one, come get one. I'm keeping 2.
I take a scimitar!
I can take one.
So
So
you're
there were
2,
6.
3, 4.
I'm keeping 2, and 2 people have taken 1. There's 2 left.
Yeah, Greg.
Can you throw a crow or a raven down?
Oh,
Just like an icon.
yeah. So there's about 6 skitmars. So whoever's gonna take one, add it to your inventory or take 1 or 2. They are a melee attack weapon, +3 to hit, a 5-foot reach. Of course, 1 target at a time. 1d6 plus 1 slashing damage is the damage
I was
on it.
hoping they were finesse.
Yeah, unfortunately they're slashing. So
Okay.
crow.
And I would like to take a peek around this corner.
I'm just gonna send 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
I suggest that we let my raven do the scouting.
Hey, I'm trying to find a raven here I can
I
throw up.
sent you the stats for the raven, by the way, in Discord.
Here is a raven. I gotta give you control over it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get it to work with me here. There we go. So you should have control over it now, I guess.
Perfect. It should probably be like right next to me.
Yeah, it should be with you. All right. So what were we about to? I'm sorry.
I was saying, I say maybe we should raven spy what it can see before we take too many risks. Yeah. What's the light situation like again in here?
It's dim, kind of ambient, little lighting, maybe some torches along some part of the walls. But I mean, it's pretty dark in the sense, like if you have night vision, it's pretty bright to you guys. But to somebody who doesn't have night vision, it'd be kind of hard to see long distances past maybe 10, 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just pretty dark in there.
Okay. I asked the guys or the group, should we open this door and let the birds see what's inside?
That ain't bird ain't coming back.
I like the bird.
Okay. So where should I send the bird off to then?
You don't know?
So, you know what? All right, let's open it. Let's send in the bird, and if it don't come back, we ain't going down there.
While he sends the bird down, I would like to take a peek around this corner.
Okay. Peeking around that
Trying to stay
corner.
stealthy, if I need to roll for that or not.
No, actually you don't. You actually are able to see into that nook, and it's just another kind of dead end with dead bodies at the end of it.
I immediately go to investigate them because I got profit from the others.
So roll for your investigation on that pile.
Also, not gonna lie, I do see the chest underneath them.
Well,
22.
yeah, you found the chest. Let me take a look at what the chest is.
Did I find anything on the actual corpses?
Man, you're doing good on that. Let's see here.
Apparently, your RNG likes me better than my actual dice do for this kind of thing.
Just behind me, just to let. Okay. On the bodies themselves, it's maybe about, let's say, about 10 pieces of copper amongst them. They've been pretty stripped of everything. With the chest itself, I'll move it out here just so we can see it. Do you want to open it or?
Ba-da-da-da.
Okay.
Oh God.
It's unlocked, so you open it pretty easily, and nothing happens. Inside of it actually contains 10 health potions.
Ooh.
That's a lot. Damn.
Well, I didn't know how bad it was going to be, and I already planned that one. So.
I motioned the cleric and the ranger forwards. I'm like, hey, ready to open this door?
I don't know how much a health potion heals yet, but when I need to use it, I will find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up too. But
I motioned the cleric forwards. Tommy, what's your character? Shoot, get over here.
the gate is somewhat locked. Do any of you know how to lockpick or anything?
Anyone know how to lockpick?
I know how to blow a
I
lock on
can
the door.
destroy the door.
Can you unlock the door? Do you have that ability?
Destroy it.
Maybe.
I step back out of the way and let them work.
Stop reminding me of the ogre rogue who said his lockpick skill was his ability to punch through the door. It's kind of like what was the one? Oh yeah, his stealth skill was his intimidation. You no see grog.
Well, if that's what you want to do, I will let you try. A strength check against
who's
it,
trying to open the door?
or a lockpick
I thought
check.
it was whoever that is.
Well,
that's me.
he
I
doesn't.
don't have lockpicking skill. I'm telling them to try.
I don't have lockpicking skills neither.
Okay. What kind of check is it gonna be? What kind of check is it gonna be?
What kind of check?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to lockpick it, it would be what your. I don't have my sheet in front of me actually.
Does anybody have an axe?
I was just
Yes.
gonna Eldritch Blast it, but I
I have
think
a mace.
Hit it with the
Grognak
mace.
the Barbarian was gonna do it.
Okay, I move out of the way for the barbarian. Barbarian, you know what to do. Okay, get off my character.
And I do apologize, Rendezvous. I can't. That I'm calling you Grognak. I forgot your name.
All right.
No, I'm Klar.
Gar.
Grar.
All right, Gar. Roll for a
Wait,
strength.
Can I cast?
Go
Can I
ahead.
cast guidance on him?
What is that going to do?
I will be guided by
Add
your
plus
guidance.
D1d4 to ability checks.
Oh well,
I
shit.
think he has that if he wants to use it,
I
doesn't
think I already have it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he has that from you. Yeah, that's right. So if you want to use it during this, you can. That's up to you. If you want to roll for the check right now, roll a d20.
Yeah, I want to do both.
Okay, roll your d20, and we'll add your strength to it. Your modifier.
Oh, good number, yes.
What's your strength
And then roll
modifier?
a d4.
So 10. Did you have a plus on that 6, like your strength modifier? I have to look at it maybe.
He does.
Uh,
A lot.
I'm
Probably
sh-
like +4.
4.
Is this considered ability check?
yeah, he's trying to break down the door, so I'm doing a strength
Okay.
check against it.
So the blessed should.
Actually,
that.
yeah, he.
Roll strength.
The ogre or the orc, I'm sorry, half orc walks up and with a great force kicks the damn gate down and totally opens it up.
Okay. I motion him back quickly, and the bird starts like slowly gliding forwards. Hopefully, as he's going backwards. Rendezvous, get back. Frog, get back.
I am
No,
not
don't say that loudly. Okay.
Once y'all are done with that, I do want to take a look around this corner as well.
The bird is trying to be is sneaking right now.
Okay, but is he peeking around the corner?
Yeah. Yeah, he's peeking around the corner, just nice and light.
And that's what your bird sees. There's ghouls in there. and they're basically just kind of in there like ah, like all half dead and making sounds. So you guys
Well,
can
well,
hear
can
that.
we
you guys
do
take
have a
care of
natural bottleneck.
Yeah, we could throw. I could. So I have the bird come back to me, and since it's my familiar, uh, re, wi- uh, relay the information or whatever, right?
As you guys are relaying the information, the sounds are getting louder and closer because they've obviously heard the gate bust down.
Okay. Quickly before anything happens,
I moved over here when I
on the
heard the
cleric,
game.
I motion the cleric forwards, and I cast mage armor on the cleric.
What's that going to do for him?
Tommy, you gain +2 AC.
So now he's at 20.
Now he is at 20.
I'm going first, guys.
One
I
second.
got
No, no,
short
no, no.
range though.
I motion you to just like stand in the
I can do
oh,
20
no.
feet only. I'm
Oh,
slowed down.
get rid of the bottleneck.
I motion you just to use the bottleneck is what I do, and that's the spell I used.
Okay, while they're doing that, I kind of peek around this corner.
I go around here.
No,
Ah!
not that far forward.
I was about to call it.
Right there. That's what I motion you to do, right in front of the gate. Yeah.
Kayla, you said you were about to do something
Yeah,
before.
I was
what kind of monsters
peeking
are
around
these?
this corner here while they were just kind of
Ghouls.
doing
They're
that.
undead.
While Kayla looks around that corner, he can tell it leads into another area of the cave going a little further into it, was what it said. You guys aren't really sure where the exit is yet, so you're hoping this is where it's going to lead, is what you kind of feel from that entrance.
Okay.
But it isn't necessarily the exit, it leads further in. So
Are these both ghouls?
yes, they are both ghouls. And
How
they
strong are ghouls?
They're pretty decently strong, but you're gonna
Stronger
really
than-
just wanna.
A lot stronger than the cannibals were.
Yeah.
yes.
Does
So
anybody have some sort of necrotic damage?
Oh
Who's-
yeah,
who's
I do,
standing
but
right
that'll be half damage.
Yeah. Somebody who wants to stand right behind Tommy.
I do as
Just-
soon as I notice them.
Okay.
all right, roll
kinda
for
told you guys-
initiative.
I motioned the ranger up. Okay. Roll for initiative, everyone.
Rolling.
Do ghouls have
Oh my
healing?
gosh, why did it do? Okay, I got 2.
Whoa.
2.
Oh, what the hell? Nothing.
Oh, that's
I got 21.
Tommy, what's your dex score?
My dex score? I don't know.
So Kayla, you got a 14, but what's your added to that?
No, it's 2.
Let me see.
I accidentally rolled it twice again.
You got a
Okay,
2?
+1.
So
Greg's
Tommy
a
and I are
1.
exactly tied at
My dex is +1.
a natural 1, aka natural 2.
Mm.
So we're gonna roll real quick to see who goes between us.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
Just roll a d20. Tommy.
Nice.
So I go second to last, and Tommy goes last.
21, man.
Whatever.
Bamnon's rolling like crazy up in here.
Yeah.
Gene
So yeah,
is
Tommy, you have
13.
28 C by the way because the major armor's on you.
I know.
Am I missing anybody here?
If I cast Shield of Faith on myself, I can have 22.
Rendezvous, did you roll, buddy? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, who's Alfred? He said be right back.
I
Alfred.
believe that is K-Cow.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He got a 6, which is
Alfred.
probably like 10 or something. Since he has good decks, or I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to look at him, I guess. Let me take a look real quick.
Ow.
It comes out probably like 8, I believe. Oh, unless I'm using his modifier, his dex modifier, then yeah, it's 10. All
I
right.
really hope that undead have shit for wisdom.
I guess you'll have to find out, right?
Yup.
All right, so Greg, you're before Tommy, right? 1. Kayla, you also got a 2, though?
Yeah, I got a 2. Well, 3.
What's happening?
Did you not have any initiative on that, too?
I have 3. Yeah. Well, I have 1 initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
2. Oh, roll for your crow, Greg.
Oh yeah. Not that it's gonna do much.
Run
7.
away!
7 plus 2. 7 plus 2. So 9.
8 or 9 crow.
9. Yeah. It's plus 2.
That would put him fourth in line. 5, 6, 7. All right, so it's gonna be Amnon. I gotta roll for my ghouls actually. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, guys.
No problem. You got a lot of players in this one.
Yeah, and it's my first time doing this, so
Yeah.
You're doing great.
I
Yeah, you're doing
appreciate
good.
it, man. I appreciate it. I do.
Tommy's AC is ridiculous.
Well, he is
I
a
know.
cleric.
He's a cleric with mage armor on him right now.
Actually, I think Mage Armor may have increased it by 3. Because what it does is it increases his base to 13 instead of 10.
Okay. And how would that increase it to by 3?
Well, if his base was 10 plus Dex plus his AC, and it increased it to 13 plus Dex plus his AC plus his armor.
My
Wouldn't that put him
mage
at
armor's
21
plus
instead?
2, I thought. Or did I misread that? So better than I thought.
Oh, actually, it's worse than you thought. He can't be wearing armor.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
It does become his 13 plus his Dex modifier, but he can't be wearing armor.
Okay, so that just would have no effect.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
it's
guess
18 dead.
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Way to go, buddy. That's
Oh, like you needed the extra armor.
I want to cast Shield of Faith on, and now get 20. And I should.
Oh, we're in initiative now.
Yeah, you're in initiative now. You gotta wait your turn. Alright, I'm ready for you guys. It's gonna be Amnon, Jean, Elfrin, the Ghoul, the Crow, the Ghoul, Kalo, Greg, and Tommy. Sorry, Tommy, you're.
Do ghouls heal themselves?
Not.
You don't know.
You don't know anything about him.
Anyways.
I probably would have read about them. And I could tell you a lot about them, probably, but yeah.
I feel like as a cleric, I should know a lot about undeads.
You would be familiar with them, I would assume, their general aspects. So I guess in that sense, no, they don't really heal themselves. So that's just, you ask that question, I'll answer it. So it's Amnon, you're first, Amnon.
So noticing that these probably are a bit of a bigger threat than the cannibals, I use my only leveled spell slot for the day to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
On this boy.
Okay. Whisper a discerned melody that only creature your choice within range can hear.
Dissonant Whispers.
Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 physical damage and must immediately use its reaction.
Psychic damage.
If available.
3d6 psychic and then has to run away.
Spitfire.
DC 14.
Okay. Wisdom saving. Alright.
Like I said, I hope they have shit for wisdom.
It'd just be my roll that might save him. And it doesn't work.
It doesn't?
Nope. Nothing happens. He kind of ignores you. It doesn't, goes in one ear out the
He
other.
takes half damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He doesn't have to move away, but he is half damage.
Oh, that's fine. Then yeah, obviously some pain affects him, so go ahead and roll for that damage, and we'll half it. Oh.
Round it up or down?
It rounds up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll say 6 then. It does 6 damage.
Oh well, I tried.
Which one did you hit, front or back?
Yeah, the front one.
The front one.
Psychic damage.
I was hoping he'd have to run away, but then make it even less of a fight.
Psychic.
If I get high enough level of psychic damage, anything that deals psychic damage to me deals half, and then takes whatever it didn't deal to me back at it.
Nice.
Crazy. Do you want to move or anything? Or are you gonna stay right where you're at?
I'm staying right where I at. I can hit real hard from behind people.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
next is Jean, our rendezvous.
No.
So you push forward.
Don't move there.
Too late. He moved. He's there. All right. What are you gonna do?
You're gonna die.
What's your move?
Attack the goal.
Okay. Which ghoul are you attacking?
The smallest one.
All right. You're gonna attack that front one. Go ahead and do D20 for damage.
Is good.
That's plus 4 or plus 6. I can't remember to hit.
Is it 4 or 6? It doesn't matter. It hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Plus 6, and my damage is a D8 plus 4.
Okay, go ahead and roll the D. Oh.
That's 4d8.
He does 5 damage.
All right, 5 damage. Minus.
I wish you could just roll 4d8 at level 1.
This front ghoul is looking a bit bloody, so.
There's still blood in them?
Well, you're looking messed up. Let's say that. Okay.
Flesh was peeled.
Is Elfrin back? Elfrin, you with us?
You guys be ready to heal, alright? Because, yeah. I got
10
13
healing potions, and Cleric has free cure wounds.
When did you get healing potions?
He found them.
I'm done.
I found a chest because my investigation check was annoyingly high.
Oh. Well, give me a few.
No, you don't know I have them yet. I haven't talked to anyone but the Veldalkin, and he doesn't know it was me.
No, I know it. Or, like, my intelligence check was high enough that I knew it was you.
Yeah, you know it wasn't an evil presence,
But, like,
something
I
like that.
didn't, like, respond to you. Or, like, I tried to hide the information, then I realized it from you.
Once again, cast Detect Good and Evil if you want. I'm chaotic.
Like, I don't know if I have to check.
Heal me.
Is our Wood Ranger back, or our Wood Elf Ranger?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You're in initiative. It's your turn. Whatever you want to do. We got these 2 ghouls kind of down a bottleneck hallway in a sense.
Over here. I scream at this guy to get out of the way,
Doc!
and I shoot whichever one's closer.
Alright, you're going to shoot that front one. Alright, he's already injured too, so you can kind of tell that. Go ahead and roll for damage. Or for the attack, I mean.
Oh, fuck my life.
Oh, shoot. You failed miserably.
Oh, no.
The,
Oh, God.
the bow kind of snaps, and the arrow shoots into Tommy's shoulder.
Oh, thank God.
Tommy, you take 2 damage in your HP.
I told you to duck.
Don't I have armor?
Yeah, but it gets underneath one of your sheets.
Okay. I take
Crit
2
fail,
damage.
man.
It's just
Crit
a big crit fail,
Fail. Ugh.
I'm trying to be
fail.
creative
Oh,
with
it's
it.
not the squishy one.
Alright, so now it is this ghoul's turn, and he's going to turn to this orc, and he's going to slash at him with his
Whatever's in that chest better be worth it.
in his claws. Alright, so what's your AC on the orc?
Wait.
Should be like
14.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
I hit you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this damage isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's not bring that meme back. I'm sorry.
oof.
Let's
He
not
does
bring that one back
8.
either.
He does 8 damage to you. 8 damage to your health.
Never mind, that earned an oof.
Now I need you to do a DC. I need to do a Constitution saving throw.
The undead are not sanitary.
What is that?
You need to roll a D20 to add your Constitution modifier to it and see if you beat out this creature's DC. Because if you don't, something's gonna happen.
Okay, so what's that?
You roll a
What do I
D20.
roll?
Roll a D20 first. And then look at your sheet and look at your Constitution and see what your modifier is. The plus the little number, basically.
Plus 3.
No, it should be more than that. It should be +5 because it is the barbarian.
Tiny number? Is it a
Yeah,
tiny number?
tiny number next above on the right.
Wait.
Here, I can take a look too.
Because it's not just your small number, it should be your saving. It's a saving throw, right?
My constitution. Oh, 5.
Yeah, saving throw. Your Constitution saving throw should be +5.
Yes, yes it is. Okay. You succeed, so you're okay.
Of course I'm okay. I'm orc.
So you just take that 8 damage that I talked about.
Damage?
Damage? Holy shit.
Do the half-orcs get the regeneration thing?
I'm not sure.
Should be in his traits somewhere.
That's orcs and not ogres, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a half orc, not a
But he's
full
I
orc.
have 4 HP, guys, so you can heal me now. Okay?
Oh God.
It's against our urging.
All right, Crow.
What, sir?
Greg, it's your crow's turn. What are you gonna do with him?
The crow.
How
has an attack. I dig it.
the Raven.
The Raven.
Raven does have an attack. Do you want to know how much damage it can do?
Yes.
The Raven flies over, and it tries to fucking peck the. And since it's a teeny creature, the cleric can come into the same square as it.
Oh,
by the
okay.
way.
Yeah, you gotta
and
move
it
into it.
attacks, and it gets +4 to that.
+4?
+4 to its attack.
All right, you hit. Go ahead and roll
You
the
wanna know how much
damage.
damage it does?
No.
Half damage.
No, it does 1d1 damage.
You didn't move that bird out of the way so I can heal.
No, the cleric can share the same space.
It only does
Oh,
1
you share the same
damage?
space? Okay.
It does 1d1 damage. I can't roll.
One was a thing.
Yep.
It kind of pecks at you. Ah!
It's an orb.
Go, Raven! You can do it, boy!
It just starts reciting Edgar Allan Poe at it.
Oh my god, yeah. Alright, it is now this other ghoul's turn, and unfortunately, he's going to be attacking our orc friend here. Your AC again was...
I think my crow's gonna die. Fuck.
AC is 14.
Hold it to go peck.
Fucking barbarian, man.
Hello?
Hello?
You're about to die.
Actually, your AC saves you, and his claws kind of ding off your armor, so
Yes!
he can't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, next it is up is Kalo.
Okay. I hear the sounds. I don't really care. And I go over here and I smell down this pathway over here. See what
You smell
perception.
a damp humidity, kind of just, signs of a barren cave in a sense. Nothing really
Can
indicating.
you shoot the fucking arrow?
No. So now I peer down here. I don't know what's over.
Did you already move? Like you can't look around the corner or anything, right?
Well, she's got a direct line of sight in, doesn't
Oh, yeah, she does. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's yeah, over here.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
I go a little further. And I peer down here.
Okay.
And there's nothing. You're okay.
Okay. I go back a little bit. That'll be the end of my.
All right. We're moving up now to Greg. Greg, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I have to line of sight, or can I peer around?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to I don't know, stand in. Hang on. If you want to move around, try to look around corner, you could technically stand there. I'll allow it. If you want to.
Okay. So I can sort of see in.
Yeah, you can kind of see the creatures around the orc.
Okay.
Oh, duck.
That's what I'll say I do.
Don't shoot Tommy by accident.
No, stop shooting me by
I think
accident, guys.
Spell attacks, I won't hit I won't make such a large mistake with my spells, man. Okay.
Do you have an auto hit spell?
Yes, but it's a level 1 spell.
Damn.
But I'm gonna use it. It is time. I cast magic missiles on the already damaged
The front one, the little
on
one.
the front one. Yeah.
Let's see.
All 3 of them are coming in.
What's your incantation?
Velnagul.
I'll allow it. You have to roll an attack,
Incantations
right?
Must be approved by the DM.
Yeah, that's right.
I will literally start reading out of the Necronomicon if you make me do that.
I'm asking you to do it now.
I'm pulling up some sonic script.
Okay, so it's gonna deal 3d4 plus 3.
There's no attack roll, it's just
No
an
attack.
immediate damage. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it deals 11 damage to it.
11 total.
11 total.
How do you want to finish him?
Each missile goes into his body at a different angle, spinning, and then just tears a hole through his chest like a triangle.
He's like, God!
Exactly.
And then he falls down in pieces, basically.
A wizard!
Alright, so you already moved, you attacked, so great. Tommy, it's now your turn finally.
Okay, I move next to
The bird.
what's this orc's name again?
I'm trapped!
I cast what do I cast? Cure wound.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
It's gonna be
You're
1d8 plus 7.
Holy 7? Holy shiz!
Fucking clerics.
Hell?
Fucking clerics, man.
So I heal for 10.
That's crazy.
Well, that took care of that.
Thank
Add 10
you.
more HP to your character, buddy.
Rendezvous, you're back up 10 HP.
Yes,
Okay.
I
And now-
have 14. It's good.
It's good. Amon, it's your turn.
Sure, got line of sight. Yep. Eldritch Blast.
Tommy knew.
I got Toll the Dead, but it's necromantic, so.
Okay, go ahead and a ranged spell attack. So go ahead and roll your d20.
Yep. Plus 6
Oh, okay.
to hit. And only to hit.
Holy shit.
24.
Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, wait. Verbal component.
Oh yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, yeah!
I'll allow it.
I'm pulling this out of full text of H.P. Lovecraft, The Necronomicon.
Yeah, of course.
I knew you were, motherfucker.
4. Where are my Eldritch Invocations? I should be getting a plus to that.
You're level 1, so you don't get it.
I know, but once I hit level 2, it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be obscene. But
Where
yeah.
do you get your plus 6 attack rolls from?
Already I get to add my proficiency
Spellcast.
and my spellcasting modifier.
You have a proficiency with spellcasting?
At least that's what the thing said.
Yeah, he kind of does. So
Does proficiency add to all your rolling abilities?
it adds to specifics. Like it should be already added in your sheet necessarily with weapons. I would assume. Greg, do you know any more on that you could say on or?
Your proficiency bonus is automatically added on your character's.
Yeah, I do have a
abilities.
spellcasting proficiency bonus, which is my +2 proficiency and +4 charisma modifier.
Yeah, and
So you're
we-
6 attack total. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
and then there's an Eldritch Invocation that lets me add my charisma modifier to the damage on that, which would be +4 if I ever get it.
I
Okay.
have the same, so
Basically, he's
it automatically goes into your character sheet.
I do too. Oh, so my prime savagery. Okay.
So the creature takes the hit. You can tell it hurt him, but he kind of shrugs it off. Obviously, in a ghoulish way.
What the fuck?
Gene, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am Krar.
Cry! Go for it, cry!
I roll. Do it. What do?
You want to attack with your weapon? Roll a d20.
So what you should do is
It is good.
That's not good. You failed.
Roll a 1. Again.
What kind of weapon do you have? I forget.
flail.
I've got a flail and a scimitar now.
Okay. Well, you throw your flail and it misses horribly and is now embedded in the rock at your feet, and you're kind of stuck
Oh
with.
God.
It's going to take an action to remove it.
Fine.
All right. So now it is Elfrin. You're up.
Alright. I scream again. Everybody duck.
I duck.
I was like, everybody get down!
Get
And,
Dun, dun.
and then I attempt to shoot him.
All right. Roll a d20.
Doc!
Did you get a plus on that?
Everybody duck.
Oh my God, Legolas.
And your
+5.
proficiency. +5, yeah.
Okay. So you hit. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Nice.
What are you casting at him?
It's just a
He's
arrow.
casting most spell. Arrow.
+5, you said?
He's
Thanks.
shooting
Yeah.
arrows? Oh, he's a ranger.
Yes.
Damn,
Okay.
+5 to your damage. Nice.
The creature is like, "Ugh!" It's got this arrow in it, kind of stutters back a little.
Underneath.
You can tell it's hurt, you know.
Oh, come on.
It's beat up, you know. You can tell it's beat up. Next is gonna be actually the crow.
Yes. The crow.
Or
just
the raven.
Walking in like proud acknowledgement of its achievement. Bravely, he retreats back to safety.
Fuck
that end your turn then?
That ends the crow's turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, the ghoul is now the ghoul's turn, and he'll take another swing at his orc buddy here. Oh, Tommy, get back there. So your AC is 14,
Yes.
and he hits you with another claw attack.
No.
It's, yeah.
Pretty sure he's down.
No, he's got.
That's another -8 to your HP. And now I need you to roll another d20 and add your Constitution saving throw.
Remember, Tommy cured wounds on him, so he's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, forgot about that.
How much HP do you have total?
Right now? I don't know.
And your save is like 5 on that. So you're actually okay still. You just take the 8 damage. And now it is Kalo's turn.
Okay. I just kind of go to the raven, like pet it and like try to like talk to it and like, hey, it's going.
It
D&D
squawks at
version
you.
of the D&D
pleasantly.
version of that. Sorry.
Okay. I'm like, oh, you're nice.
I'm just seeing the little werewolf girl go up to the raven and do that scene from B movie. You like jazz?
I am not familiar.
So is that gonna be it then for you,
You don't want
Kalo?
to be familiar with B movie. It's a horrible, horrible monstrosity.
So Kalo, is that end your turn? You're just gonna talk to a raven?
I'm just gonna hang out with the raven.
Okay.
Isn't that the one where what's her has like a
She fucks the bee.
Okay.
No, the bee
Yeah,
fucks her.
essentially.
It's incapable of her fucking the bee. It's the other way around.
Where
I think you
bees
all
see
have
the
been
humans.
fucked by the
Okay.
bee.
Whose turn is it?
It is now Greg's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Ooh.
By the
My
bee.
cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Let me find it.
By the bee. By the bee.
Alright, roll your d20 for your spell attack, or your range attack on it.
One more shot. Nice.
+6 to this. Come on, good roll, good roll.
Oh.
9.
I'm sorry to say, but
Good, Greg.
your Ray of Frost fails, and it freezes your fingertips a little bit. Is that gonna be it for you, Greg? You're not gonna move or anything?
I can't really move, can I?
Oh,
You
what?
can move back or whatever. I mean, you could push past people. That would allow it, I guess. But
No, I'm too squishy for that shit.
all right, Tommy, it's now your turn.
Okay. Can I move in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't. You know what I need? It's like some sort of taunt ability. If I can get that, that'd be great.
You have an intimidation and whatever, but
Cast guiding bolt.
how does that work?
It is. Let me check. Guiding bolt is 4d6.
What, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Spell, right?
so it's an attack range spell or something?
Yeah,
Click it real quick.
120 feet.
Oh, okay.
Click
And
it.
is there a plus on that? What's your spell attack plus on that?
How do I click on it?
Just go to it in your spells.
Just click on the name of the spell.
Yeah.
Kitty!
Should be a level 1 spell, right?
Guiding.
Just roll a d20.
He did. It's a 3. Wait, that's Greg. Oh, that's Greg. Never mind.
No, did I roll? I thought it clicked.
I was about to count Greg's roll. You're lucky. I'm just joking.
4d6. No, there's no plus modifiers or anything.
Alright, you gotta roll a d20 first to see if it hits.
Hold on, let me just roll it for. Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, you're gonna get a plus modifier to that.
The attack is a modifier, right?
So you
But the damage
you
doesn't.
click on spells.
Mhm.
See spell attack bonus on the right. That's not for damage. That's for your hit. Does that make sense?
Spell attack on my right.
See, when you're looking at your spell sheet, like if you look at the spell sheet itself, at the very top right side.
6.
Yeah, 6. Okay.
Was 20?
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, so you actually
46.
succeed. Yeah, you succeed, so go ahead and do a 4d6 for the radiant damage. Wow. How do you want to finish him?
Alright then.
17
Aren't
damage.
they also? Aren't undead also weak to radiant?
Yeah.
Depends on if the
Isn't like
ghoul
all my
is.
isn't all my spells like good against undead?
Usually, yeah, but it doesn't specify on these ghouls if radiant damage is like more effective or not.
Yeah.
Hell,
But you did
just
kill
have
him.
wounds on him and it hurts him.
Yeah, you did kill him though. So go ahead and tell me how you want to take him out.
I killed him?
Yeah, how do you want to take him out?
What did I cast again? Guiding bolt?
Yeah. All right, you throw guiding bolt at him, and
A flash of guiding bolt
A flash.
bursts forth from my mace.
Okay.
I'm going with mace. It hits him in the chest and explodes with radiant holy energy from inside his body.
If you guys ever watched that Supernatural show on TV when angels die and light shoots out of them, that's basically what's happening here. It's like,
Eyes and face is glowing with radiant holy energy, holy light.
and he's now dead, so you guys are out of combat again.
I just like go right.
Okay, I start like pushing up past people to try to get a look at the chest.
Me too.
Oh, you phased through the wall.
Yeah, you went right in there.
Okay, and so quickly before I motioned the ranger up. Okay, let's share this loot. and I'm like, okay, 3, 2, 1, and we like slowly pry it open.
Inside, you find a magical item, the immovable rod.
Oh, motherfucker.
Immovable rod?
Only one though, so.
All this work for this freaking immovable rod?
If you know how to use it, that is so broken.
It's a strong item.
Hey, Smoke, do you want the Kool-Aid man to come in here?
The Kool-Aid.
I-
If you want to, man, I can jump you in.
May I be the one to take this? I ask.
Go ahead.
Okay, I add the immovable rod to my
Inventory.
inventory.
My character is heading towards the targets already.
Can you let the raven like go through too?
Yeah,
Can we?
Raven follows me because it likes
The raven follows you. It's my familiar.
whatever.
Or is-
Well, you said follow, so.
So,
I also quickly, I'm gonna detour real quick and head over here into this room and make when possible, make an investigation check around, see if there's anything crazy. I take the torch.
alright, go ahead and roll your investigation check.
Okay, let me check my investigation.
Oh, Testa, I can toss your character out for you.
Yeah, I didn't end up going. I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack or something.
Panic
That's
attack.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One second.
Alright, guys, when you woke up in the cave, there was a Minotaur amongst you who's also a cleric. Or wait, is he a cleric? Or is he a barbarian? He's a barbarian.
He's a barbarian.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. He's a barbarian.
He's business in the front and party in the back.
Alright.
You should be able to control him now, Tessa. We just got done with some battles. Let's say the Minotaur was asleep longer than everyone else. They don't know why. He just woke up and caught
What
up.
the hell's that?
Okay, real quick, can you click on my character? I'm gonna click this real quick.
Click what? What are we looking at?
Just scroll down to where it says the
Following
tireless
racial
precision,
traits,
It's a
intelligence.
minotaur in a business suit.
and then where it says
You are
Hey, guys, I
proficient
need
in
to
the
step out
following
for a
skills
second.
of your choice. Wait, what were on a...
you go down below that. Whenever you make an ability check with the chosen scroll, roll a d4 and oh, that's just add that number to it. What did I roll?
What did you roll? You didn't roll. I don't know. You selected on the investigation thing. I've never understood those numbers when we click on
Okay.
them.
Okay, I'll just roll a d20 and add a d4 to it. 19 plus 2 plus 6, 27.
Okay.
Look around in here.
Embedded in the wall back here, I don't have an image for it. I'll just make a little mark or something. But in the wall right here looks to be some kind of rare metal like is part of the wall, the rock, you know. But that's all you really see in that area.
I call the Minotaur force. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Boom.
I got
What
something
up?
for you.
Hey,
Okay.
what's going on?
Can you try getting that thing out of the wall? And I step back just a little.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up a little bit and I'm gonna charge it with my head. With my horns.
I love it. Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay. D20. What I get? 17. No, I didn't get 17. I got 11. Strength modifier. Let me click that and click on.
What did I miss?
It's like a
I fucked
2.
up with my stuff. I rammed back and used my horns to go ram that fucking shit in the wall.
I hear banging. What's going on?
Bruce Banner is his name. Runs up and smacks his head right into the wall. It kind of shakes him a little bit. He falls over, but the rock does come loose. It looks to be a chunk of gold, possibly, maybe copper even. You're not really 100% sure because you're not really into the mineral side, but it is worth around 50 gold pieces.
I tell Bruce Banner, right, to pick it up and take it with him.
All right. I will take this gold and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
All right.
The crow's coming with Kalo.
I'll go ahead and make it disappear. Just add the 50 gold pieces to yourself, Tessa.
Okay. Smoke. The only thing I fucked up was my Constitution's 1. It should be 2.
Oh, that's fine. We'll adjust it later. We'll just catch it as we play.
Yeah, I realize it's early anyway. I'm like, fuck it. All right,
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna look for my inventory. I will take this 50 gold.
I look around. I'm like,
Gold.
where's the barbarian? The half orc dude.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
You guys are missing
Yeah,
somebody.
he's still just sitting in the bottleneck.
Rendezvous, you still with us?
Looking at the corpses, like.
Let's rendezvous.
Rendezvous! Jean-Luc Picard, where are you?
Are you dead?
I'm Raynex spamming him.
He was still busy fighting his flail out of the rock. You know, he's taking a minute to get that out.
I go back up to him and I'm like, you need some help there?
Hook him with an arrow at high velocity. That might wake.
Rendezvous, you with us? No? Alright. Alright, we'll just say...
Kalo is just like, I'm not going to do anything. In that entire fight.
Kayla's been looking pretty funny back there.
She doesn't care about you people. She doesn't know you yet.
Actually, I have a question, Smoke.
Yeah.
How do you do experience or level ups in yours?
It's going to be more of a
Or
mile...
is it just at certain points you do a level up?
It'll be like at certain points, like milestonage is what I'm looking at. I will be taking a little bit of XP on my end of it just to kind of base it, but... Yeah, I'll let you know when you level up, basically, after we do our
What
thing.
I'm more curious is, will the lady who didn't fight at all get the same experience? Pretty smart strategy.
I did 1 attack. No, I did 2 attacks.
Yeah, in the main battle, but you weren't in that bottleneck. But still, I mean, like, yeah, I'll give you guys 5 more XP than her, but I'm not really sure on how to handle the level up, because I don't want someone to fall behind necessarily, you know, but...
No, that's fine. That was just something that popped in my mind.
Right. So I'll probably just level you all together as a group, just to kind of keep it simple, you know.
Cool.
I'll move Rendezvous' character for now, but...
Like, I'm just gonna keep this real simple. All you level up.
So what do you guys want to do from here? Are you moving out? You check...
I'm going through this area.
Alright, everyone else is following, basically?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys. I'm gonna follow you, and then on our way out, I want to check on my 401k.
Oh, that's Bruce
Single
Banner.
file
Isn't it?
Go file
Alright, just don't move your characters for a moment, guys. Give me 1 second.
Alfrin Rofrin, what you missed out on in various campaigns was I had a character named Richard Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
D. Richard Simmons. He
That
was a monk.
great. Rip.
He had a horrible death.
Alright, you guys.
Character.
The next section, let me make sure you can see enough here. I'm going to put your characters in.
Bard lives, though.
You guys enter in. There's all your characters, I believe. Let me move.
Oh, I gotta scroll out and see this. Whoa, it's a big.
Yeah, it's a big black area. It's going to be towards the bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing somebody.
Me.
Hang on, you're probably... Let me make sure everyone's
Where's
here.
Where's the
there it
elf?
is. Okay.
And the Veldalkin.
Damn it. All right,
Bell
hang on.
barking.
What is the raven doing, by the way?
Ravening.
On my shoulder? Or like...
Something like that, right?
Yeah, we'll just say it's on your shoulder and make it right beside you.
All right,
Okay.
if you guys aren't doing anything, I'm just doing names only. There we go. Now I can see more shit.
Sorry, guys. Do you have control over your characters at all, or did I screw all that up too?
I do.
I'm still missing.
Okay. Which one's that? I'm sorry.
Dude
Ranger.
with bow and arrow.
The Ranger. Duh. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me get that.
Do you guys want me to take point because I'm all like fucking barbarian?
No, you're good. Well, for now we can't. You can't like move past me or in like this arrow choke or something.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble giving you permission. Save. All right.
Man, somebody.
Is that everybody?
Cow
We got everybody there?
there. It's a little kinky.
I think so.
Can you move your character? Can you move your elf now? The Ranger? Oh.
No, I
We're
can't.
good.
Sorry, just watching Bruce Banner pop up from behind.
That's how he likes it, from behind. No, I'm just joking. Alright, well, since you guys are kind of in a bottleneck, and you can see pretty far, most of you, in the dark, you can kind of see down this hall. There are sounds echoing from a distance of more chomping, growling, possibly some talking, but it's really murmured and far off, or a little bit far off from where you're at. But yeah, however you guys want to proceed forward, just let me know.
Growling, and I get curious, and I move a little further.
I whisper quietly, should we have the crow go in, or the raven go in front again? Anyone say anything?
I say, who the fuck cares about that raven?
I not.
My
One of my
familiar, you bastard.
My personality traits is I have a crude sense of humor, so be ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
My raven is following Kalo for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay, how far can you see Kalo in the dark
Can you
areas?
tell it to do anything? Could I theoretically tell it to do something?
If I told it to obey your orders, I
But
could.
it has not yet, so I can't
But I have not.
really like. Okay.
Can you have night vision or dark vision? I'm sorry, Kalo.
I do.
Is it dark in here?
Yeah. Wait, do I?
It's like the rest of the cave, It's a little dark.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
All right. You can see down the hall, basically. There's nothing right there in front of you.
And I walk further down the hall. Like,
The sounds get a little louder. Like,
With the raven.
yeah, with the raven.
The raven.
Kind of following 15 feet behind.
Yeah, I'm following behind him, just a little ways.
Might hear some voices being like, "Oh, some commotion down there." Oh, let's
Bruce
just...
Banner's moving up behind them because you guys might
Wait,
need me.
hold on. My guy's not moving. He's like paralyzed.
Wait, which one?
Oh, really?
I got high armor.
Don't go back
Roll20
behind him.
does that. Sometimes Roll20 like.
Hang on. I don't know why your character is fighting me.
Where one
He's
person
arthritic.
randomly not.
Hang on. I got him.
Send in the decoy.
Yeah.
There. Can you move him now?
Oh, and then
Yeah.
Tommy's
Okay.
character just runs right past mine along.
Yeah.
Tommy's character almost pushes you guys over.
Me. Like, how rude.
And I'm running ahead going, I'm a cow.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Okay, I motion my bird to go forwards stealthily in front of
Okay.
everyone. In front
Alright.
of, like flies.
Your
it's
microphone
gonna-
is
I look slightly disappointed as the raven leaves.
all fucked up.
Is the raven looking at all?
Stealth check, by the way.
Okay.
So it's going stealthily.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna reveal this for you.
Everyone's mic is fucked up sounding to me.
Okay,
What?
weird, I don't know why.
I don't know.
But like no one else
Okay.
sees what the bird sees. Only the bird sees it.
Oh my
This is as
God.
much as the bird can see.
Bitch.
You just.
There's
Bird
some
sees
ani-
that.
there's
Yeah.
some anime chicken too.
I'll
Yeah, I don't even know what. they
put
are.
some dead bodies around.
Oh god, there is some anime chick.
Yeah, just.
So
I'm
the bird
feeling
flies
she's gonna
back.
be OP.
Bird flies back to me to tell me what's up. And I kind of like, okay, guys, there's more cannibals up there.
Oh my God, it's cannibal versions of Rain
It's
X.
an anime chick. There's two cannibals and is that a corpse?
Yeah, it's a corpse.
And then I signal my bird or my raven to go back up to Kayla. Okay, follow his or her orders. She seems to like you. We could learn something.
Okay.
You don't hear that last part.
Raven squawks. It's like,
Dead body, some dead chick.
Yeah, it's just a dead body.
Wow.
It's just some image I grabbed.
It's on my
Yeah,
shoulder.
you're just like,
I like,
fuck it.
and the Raven tells me what's up over there.
Well, no, I already told you guys that there's more.
So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, okay.
They don't know you're here.
Up ahead.
They don't know you've approached
Can
yet.
we intimidatingly all battle cry into the.
If I was close enough, I could cause a small earthquake again. That worked last time.
I can charge into them with my horns.
It's whatever you guys want to do, but I wouldn't pop out without a plan.
Oh,
all
What is your-
run out.
What is your
Like,
ration?
very intimidating
Tiefling.
screams.
Tiefling?
And like.
You go the wrong direction for
Are you
it, but I
the
have
ti-
horns.
Oh, that's the half orc. The tiefling is this guy?
I'll move this guy a little bit over.
Which one's Elfron?
Elfron is the bow.
Oh, okay.
Who's the big
So
dog
you're a tiefling?
in a suit?
Yeah, I'm a tiefling. I'm Amnon.
Are you guys all talking out loud at each other? Are you whispering?
We're whispering.
Okay, good.
I thought I was explaining out of character on which icon
Oh,
I am.
that's fine.
Guys,
I'll
I
allow
haven't
that.
told anybody what race I am yet.
guys.
I've gotten
Everyone, I think it's time we charged forwards. What do you guys think? And I nudged the cow.
Okay.
Ah!
Everyone charges out.
Can we? Let's all like roll intimidation.
Are you all trying to run out screaming?
We all run out into the.
Are you guys all running out screaming?
Yeah, everyone's running out and like shouting.
I'm not.
For intimidation.
go,
I'm
go,
not. I just
go,
projected
go,
the.
go.
I'm going.
I've
I
just
use
projected into
the
Greg's
war
mind.
cry.
What is wrong with you and stay back.
Wait, I forgot. I filled in all my stuff and it's not in here. No.
Is that your intimidation check?
I can't find my abilities because they're not under spells. Where are they?
Damn it.
I'm gonna reveal more area now that you guys are really running out there.
Oh shit.
Oh god, it's
This
Tokyo
scary
Ghoul.
looking guy.
This is why we do intimidation.
Intimidation.
Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, so you all roll for intimidation.
I'm still back here. I just mind spoke
Alright,
into
roll for
Gregory's head and said, "You
Hang on, I just
idiot."
had to pull my thing back.
I was playing a little trick. I'm seeing how stupid these guys are.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do them one at a time. Everyone stop moving for a moment, okay? You've all ran. Most of you ran out, scaring the shit out of these guys. This guy does fail the intimidation check and runs into this opening down here where you can't really see too far in.
Fight me.
Oh my god, it's Animal from the
Let me do another one. Shit. Alright, well,
I'll be right back, guys.
this guy fails his intimidation check.
Yay. It's like, yeah, that's right.
Starts running out this direction
Fucking
somewhere.
pussy.
Yeah. And now,
What are we rolling for initiative?
No, we all rolled for intimidation.
Oh,
'cause
I
we all ran
yeah,
out
I didn't.
into the thing,
Okay, good
being
enough.
like,
Yeah.
alright, you guys scared off 2 of those cannibals, but this one is still standing his ground, and these two seem a bit stronger by just the looks of them, and they're not intimidated at all.
Of course, Hatsune Miku is a big bad evil girl.
Okay, good job, everybody.
So, go ahead and roll your initiatives now.
No, that wasn't my initiative.
No, that was your intimidation. You guys were running out screaming.
Rip Greg.
Okay. Rip.
I got
Alright,
19.
Oh man, hold on.
19 plus 5.
Damn, but that's the lowest roll I've gotten today.
That's the first.
So it's 19 plus 5, and my initiative is. Where's
Kind of used up all of my spells already.
I got 19.
I got cantrips.
Greg, are you a solid 3 or a 4?
I'm a 4.
I got 24.
Where's initiative on here? I forgot.
It should be near your armor class.
Oh, I have 0 initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, you rolled pretty high.
I probably fucked up my thing. Yeah, I got 18.
I got 24.
Maybe.
You
Did
can
I
use your
fuck it up?
potions on other people, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Rendezvous, do you have any initiative on that 4 that you rolled?
1.
1. 5. Okay.
Like, give me a reason to use a potion on you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You guys need to cry out or something, like for help when you need it.
Because I already busted my. Already used my cure wound, so I only have healing words left to heal.
Hang on, just checking some things out.
Okay, I have dark vision for 60 feet. Nice. Where the fuck's the goring and all that? I was just looking at one. This doesn't tell me.
Gene and Tommy, Rendezvous and Tommy, can you guys roll d20 again? You guys tied.
Okay.
Okay, so good.
I win.
Yep. So obviously, Rendezvous will be before Tommy.
Obviously.
Oh, I do not envy you, Smoke.
Oh, I need to roll for my
Yeah.
for my Raven.
What's your Raven?
+2, 8 in total.
I still beat you.
8.
For managing like 3 people.
Apollo should have saved my bless. I should have saved my bless and my cure wounds for this fight.
One is going to be.
All right.
I'm just figuring out my bad guy. Figuring out the enemies real quick here.
And I used my guiding bolt already too. I used about my spells already.
So who's next? Tommy's using guiding bolt, or
No, he's just no. We're.
Used it up.
I'm still figuring out my shit, guys. Hang on 1 second.
So, should I kill the cleric? He is useless, it seems.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Wait, what?
You're
I
okay.
didn't mean to do that.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, and I'll deal with those. So let's see here. Wait.
So I can't be holding I can't be using shield and crossbow, hand crossbow at the same time, apparently.
Yes, that's correct.
So
Unless you put your mace away.
I need to put my mace. No, even with it, because you can hold it, but you can't reload it if you have an arm shield on. Supposedly.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So aren't I up after what's his name? Alpha?
Hang on, I'm gonna tell you here in a second, man. I'm just trying to map it out real quick.
Okay.
6, 7.
Prestidigitation.
All right. So Dave, you're actually gonna be. No, wait. I'm sorry. Elfin, you're first, and then it's gonna be Dave, followed by one of the cannibals. And I'll just call it as we go, guys. It's just Elfin, you're first.
Shoot the chick.
Yeah.
All right, which one you?
Not our chick.
So Elf Ron.
All right, so you're gonna shoot that chick up top. So go ahead and roll your d20.
Okay, that's.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
+5.
+5. It's 8.
That person's hostile.
Nice.
Well, I guess now it is.
Okie dokie.
What does that do?
She looks injured from it. Obviously, she gets hit. She's like, ah! She's,
I get her right in the boob.
she's bleeding out a little bit, but still standing.
Are they also cannibals?
Yeah, they're all cannibals. They were all munching on flesh and shit. So.
Okay.
Those two are not undead.
No, they're not undead. Most of the cannibals are not undead, really. So, Dave, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna run my horns. I'm gonna make the remark. I'm feeling kind of horny. And I'm gonna click my.
Wait, you gotta.
And then you go.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, why didn't that work? I clicked on horns in my thing. Hang on, horns. Oh, it won't let me cast it. Horns.
Just can you copy it and paste it maybe, or?
Yeah, fucking shit. Oh, I'm gonna copy it from a website then, because it's in my sheet, but it won't let me.
That's fine. I'll take a moment to write things down real
I'll
quick.
write it here.
Okay.
So hammering horns. When you use the attack icon during yeah. Horns. Oh.
Okay, but you.
No, that's not the one I was. No, I meant. No, I'm sorry. I pasted the wrong one. Horns is different than hammering horns.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Yeah,
the
it's
one.
confusing.
Your horns grant you advantage on all checks made to shove a creature. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go do that and freaking hammer with my horns.
Very good. Very good.
All right, go ahead and roll your d20 for the
Initiative
attack.
or
Or
attack.
the attack, yeah. Is there a plus on that at all? Or I'm not sure.
There better be.
Let me look. I'm confused. It doesn't say anything about a plus or anything, but
I'm just not sure about the horn thing is all, like how much it adds to anything.
it just the only thing I know is you deal a 1d10 piercing damage.
Well, comparing to the armor class in that roll, you don't actually injure her. She's able to duck out of the way and you
So
miss.
She misses, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I figured. Rip.
Now it is the smaller cannibal here. This guy. He's going to, seeing obviously his leader or one of his leaders over here, he's going to run up and attack the Minotaur.
Need this playing in 2 minutes.
What is your AC on the Minotaur?
Not good enough. 11.
Uh,
I don't know. I
really
fucked
good
up my
game.
character. I'm pretty convinced it's a messed up character sheet, but whatever. It's 11.
I'll have to look at it again after this game. We'll fix it up. But 11.
I mean,
Okay.
business suit's not great armor.
So yeah, it hits and
What's up with the echo again? Why don't I have controls on my shit?
Gene just came back on.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It hits and you take only 2 damage from the little cannibal. That's to you, Testa.
Me and Gene, the butt sex machine. Can you mute yourself and roll 20? Thank you, buddy.
Sure.
What do you need me to do?
You're gonna take 2 damage to your HP. That's all.
Okay, so temporary hit points. I'm gonna go 11.
Now it is the Raven's turn.
Alright.
The Raven's
The
looking
Raven. Raven flies.
Is that the Raven right there or no?
No, the Raven's is on Kalo right now.
It's a lot of dead bodies.
The Raven flies over. We'll say right here and pecks at this guy.
Okay.
+4 to hit, 12.
Good job, Raven.
So he's attacking the little cannibal, right?
Yeah, 12.
So it's 12. It does hit. So you get the 1 damage.
Pecks him for 1 damage. There you go.
Quoth the Raven, caw motherfucker.
Caw, motherfucker.
I think this Raven is like now our official mascot.
All right. So yeah, you peck 1 damage. So he just kind of goes like the other ones and batting him away. Damn bird. Now it.
Oh shit, we got Nathanius and Cats.
That's a good combo.
All right. Now it is the ghoul girl's turn,
You can hire him again.
or the cannibal woman's turn.
Zombie.
She is going to just pretend they're holding like another blade or skitmar in their hands as well. But they're gonna hit. She's gonna hit the Minotaur as well since he's right in front of her. What's your AC one more time?
11.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Are you sure it's an 11?
Yeah, it's because I fucked up my thing. I think I tried
You have
to.
unarmored defense.
Yeah, I didn't know how to add that in.
So should it be higher? Should we just say it's higher? Or?
It's your dex plus your constitution.
Oh yeah, because this was a custom class. It then do it Dex plus Constitution, so I have 0 plus 1 because my Constitution should be 2 actually, but so we'll just say it's 12.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so 12.
12, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it still just barely hits you. Like it hits, but let's see what it is. Okay. And you take another 2 damage only to yourself.
Okay, only in the beginning. Oof, 9 hit
That
points.
can't be right. Jon Snow does not have a 100% win rate versus Protoss.
It might just be this season.
Yeah, but he just lost the knee, so they should definitely update that.
All right.
What?
Yes. I agree.
So now it is this ghoul or this cannibal guy's turn, and he yells out, we need help out here! And he runs. Let me see. Yeah, he runs up to this orc. and takes a swing at him with his weapon.
No.
And it hits, because it was a crit, basically.
Oh no.
A what?
Oh no.
A crit?
A
What
crit.
kind of weapon?
It was a skitmar, like a blade.
Like a Skidmar blade.
Yeah, a
Dang,
skitmar
that's
is a
pretty
blade.
close.
Scimitar, yeah.
It does 5 damage.
Whoosh.
Anybody got some big boy spells they would like to use?
Is
So it does 5 damage to Rendezvous as the orc.
you down, Rendezvous?
Rendezvous? No?
Yes.
You took 5 damage. Like, where does that put you?
How many HP?
It have 9.
So you're at 4 with 5 damage.
What?
Wait, did you have
How
9
much
left? Or
Yeah, I got 9 left.
Okay.
alright.
Get healed after last combat?
Yeah, he did.
I did heal.
Okay.
I gave him 10 health.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
full HP just now.
He's at full.
Okay. So it's whatever's full HP minus 5.
I'm at 9.
While
Your
you
full HP is 14?
I was at 14.
Okay.
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 That's math for you guys. How many of you do we need for math?
A lot.
Before the next move, a
Yes, pro. You blocked that.
cannibal comes out from this corner, and then another creature is approaching from the bottom after the guy yelled out.
Oh no.
Well, it's
Yeah,
another
goodness.
cannibal guy, so.
That looks like a guy from
Whatever.
from my class.
That was
Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Right.
So I will add
Eldritch
them.
Blast, hurry up. Get over here.
Ain't my turn yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whose turn it is.
Well, who's certain is?
At least as far as
It
I'm aware.
is Amnamon's turn.
Oh, it is my
Amnamon.
turn.
Yeah.
Where'd you
What the hell
go?
was that?
Where did you just go?
What do you mean?
Wait.
Rendezvous just moved.
Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Rendezvous.
Okay. Alright, I move up there.
What is that big ugly thing?
Okay.
And thankfully, oh, she's damaged already.
Yes.
So I'm going to point at her, screech, and a bell will start ringing
Oh,
as I cast Toll the Dead.
hold the dead.
She has to make a whiz save, DC 14.
Ooh, okay. What is save? She actually succeeds in beating it.
Well, no damage. Bye.
I don't do half damage or anything, nothing like that.
No, it's a cantrip, so it's either all or nothing. But if it's all, it's D12 necrotic.
Yeah.
So the sound of bells ring, but she seems unaffected by them, like she's ignoring it. Rendezvous, it is now your turn.
Okey-dokey.
You're near that guy.
Go in rage.
I attack.
Rage. No.
Ray.
Use your rage.
I want to use rage.
Okay.
All right, how's that work?
I don't know.
Rage, I think you. He's
So
a
he gets
barbarian.
2 rages a day. Okay. When he rages, in battle, you fight with blah 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 blah. You have advantage on
Raging
strength
is
checks.
good.
When you make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you
Don't you
gain
get to attack
levels.
twice?
Oh shit! I have dark vision. I have menacing.
So he's gonna gain. So in his rage, he has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yes.
Doesn't he get to attack twice?
Not as far as I remember. Not at this level, I don't think. But he has and then he does like extra damage. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian, as shown in the rage damage column of the barbarian table.
Okay, so
So
you're
he's
gonna
gain
use.
+2 damage to all hits, and he gains resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Yep.
shit! Okay, +2 to all hits, to all damage hits.
Yeah, he gains +2.
All right.
Do it.
I guess roll for your attack, right?
Yes, I attack.
And you fail miserably, even in a rage.
I have a 1.
Your rage is so overpowering that you completely miss the guy and smack the ground next to him. Nothing happens.
Very good. I like this.
What is that?
Praise the Lord for gravitic drive.
All right, so now it is Tommy's turn.
All right. I will. Wait. How much damage did you guys did to these people?
The only one who's well, actually, two people are hurt.
This one's the
They're
only one.
cannibals.
The girl and this cannibal, I believe, are both hurt. So
What
Okay.
about
Can
the
we
top
save
one?
the girl?
this top one's untouched. This guy's untouched, and this guy's untouched.
Okay,
Jesus.
I cast Sacred Flame on her.
Wait, doesn't it do AoE?
Area of
No.
effect. Yeah, like does it hurt anybody?
Is it?
Doesn't it?
Sacred Flames on the creature.
Right. But does it have an area of effect like around it or anything?
No, does not.
Okay. If it doesn't mention
Dexterity
it.
Yeah.
saving throw for 1d8 damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
single.
Which one?
So I gotta do a saving throw, right?
Dexterity saving throw.
It should be a 14 DC.
Oh shit, really? Okay. Dexterity saving throw for that girl. She actually succeeds. She completely rolls out of the way and misses it.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's rolling like crazy over here.
From this guy.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Drive wisdom.
Greg, it is now your turn.
Oh,
Yes, at last. Okay, I think it's about time I used.
Force of Siege. Force of
Wait,
Siege.
what are you using? You cut out again.
Holy Colossus.
Should I use my final level 1 spell of the day, guys?
Yeah, do it.
Who's damaged, real quick? Is she damaged? Is he damaged?
She's damaged and he's damaged. Just these two so far.
Try to hit the girl.
Okay.
She's the most.
I cast my final level 1 spell of the day, or for the time being, in magic missiles.
Ooh, shit. And they just hit, don't they?
Yeah, they just.
Go ahead and roll the damage. It's a 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
No. It's 3. So I shoot 3 of those out though.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright.
And I can choose any number of targets I want.
So you just aiming at her or?
I'm just aiming at her. So 9 plus 3. 12 damage.
12 damage. She is looking horrible. Like ready to fucking die. She's like oh god. Trying to fight it.
Magic missiles could spell.
Okay, so that'll end your turn. Now it is going to be this top ghoul here. Or ghoul, I call him a ghoul. Cannibal.
If these were ghouls, we'd be dead.
Yeah, no, that's a cannibal. And he's going to attack the Minotaur since he's right in front of him. And it misses. It tings off your armor-like suit that you wear. The next one is this drooling guy down here. He's gonna run up to this elf and take a hit at him as well. What's your AC? Elfrin?
Oh, damn, 17.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Why
Is
is
it-
it that?
Do I even
How
like
the
break
fuck
that?
do I have 11? I wish I wasn't a Minotaur because of the custom bullshit I had to do. I was like, ugh, easy guy, but.
No, he still hits you because there's a plus on mine. So yeah, he hits you, and it's gonna be 4 damage total with a blade. He kind of slashes at you.
Rip.
All right, but now Elfrin, it is your turn. You took that 4 damage. Now you can make a move.
It's my turn.
Right, who's the one that hit me?
The drooling guy in front of you. Kalo, did you not have a turn, man?
I guess not.
Oh, shit.
I haven't moved yet. It's okay.
Go ahead and do it now. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
so my turn. I go, no, Raven, you're gonna get hurt. And I go here and I cast Primal Savagery on this dude.
Oh, okay.
Try and kill him.
Do you roll to attack? Is there a plus on that?
Plus 5. Yeah, it's 5.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
10. All right.
Nice. Those guys suck.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
How do you finish him?
I
Yeah.
just like
Why would
use
Future
my
do
claws
that?
and slash his
Crazy,
stomach
right?
open.
Why would he drop
It's
the
like,
knife to the
Oh, well.
No.
and he's dead.
floor? And then this is the kind of stuff where Terrence is gonna be like, Proto's OP.
Luna's a strong player, man.
You guys are all pretty OP. Sorry about that, Kayla. I must have missed your roll somewhere. I don't know.
That's alright. It's a lot.
It's like 13 different characters I'm moving around.
I think I remember I missed you one time with 3 people, so.
I'm approaching real diamonds, guys. By the way.
Okay.
So now can I stab this guy?
Yeah, Elfriend, go ahead. It's your turn now.
Cool. I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the hit.
Ah, shit.
Do you have a plus on that?
I don't think so, because it's on my short sword. So I don't think I get any
Nope, you missed.
on it.
It should be like +3 since you have a proficiency or something.
So who's up? Is
I'm
it?
proficient in dexterity stuff, not strength stuff.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So now it is going to be Dave. It's your turn. Dave Testa.
Alright, so I'm going to use my battle axe.
On.
And I am going to slash that biatch right there.
She's ready to go. Go for it. Roll to hit. That hits. How do you finish her? It doesn't even matter the damage.
Alright. I finish her by literally taking my axe in an upright double-handed swing and cut her right in half down from the top to bottom.
Bruce Banner literally splits this girl. And she's a bloody mess on the floor. Good job. Alright, so I'll remove her from the list. Raven, it is now your turn. Oh, Greg. He just walks away.
Has left the party.
I guess in his absence,
Yeah, you could do it. Go ahead.
I'll just say, Raven, run, hide. I would just tell it to go and run in a little over here.
Okay.
Since hiding, that's probably what Greg wants.
Oh, my bird.
It was Raven's turn. I yelled at the Raven to go and run.
To run?
To run and hide. Yeah.
He runs away.
Alright, so now it is this guy's turn, and he's going to take another swing at the orc here. And I believe he misses. Your AC's 14.
Yeah, that was his.
Yeah, he misses, so nothing really happens, but he pulls, well, he'll take attack of opportunity. I guess I'll leave him there. Alright, next is going to be Amnon. It's your turn. I'm probably saying your name wrong.
Who's damaged?
Me and Rendezvous is probably hurt the most.
No, the bad guys are all uninjured. These two that are left.
Uninjured?
Yeah.
I'd hit the strong one, dude.
Oh, these three? Yeah, they're all uninjured.
Okay, then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Toll the Dead is a good spell if they're already injured.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so
spell
make-
that Tommy just started casting at random in the town when he first said that.
It's like the favorite spell, yeah. So roll to hit, roll your d20.
Toll the Dead or Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'm doing it on this dude.
Okay.
Random deep speech words.
What do you
Dice
say?
roll. I can't act.
It's okay.
Never mind.
Just go ahead and roll the
Somebody else.
d20. Oh, shit. Well, you hit.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you hit. What do you go ahead and roll that force damage, I guess. Full 10.
Damn! Oh my god! Yeah, I like this guy. What's your name,
That
by
was
the way?
Real name or character?
Real name. I've seen you on a couple times, but
Aaron. Though in Discord I'm Idla because of a different Discord thing. By the way, I can't speak common.
Yeah, he can't really talk common language, so he's been really quiet.
Talk to you in your brain.
Oh.
The Eldritch Blast. The Eldritch Blast hits that guy. It really looks like it hurt him. He's like, ah! He's not down, but he is injured. You can tell. So it did do some effects on him.
And I have yet to take a move action.
Oh, yeah. So what do you want to do?
I will keep it that way because there's a pretty good buffer between me and the physical boys.
Okay. All right, we'll leave you there then. Rendezvous. It is your turn, buddy.
Jean-Luc.
Craw!
Craw! Are you with us?
Oh, he's muted. He's
Rendezvous.
left the building, I guess.
Oh, all right. Let me look at his character real quick.
Yeah, just attack for him.
Yeah, just
Rendezvous, stop jerking it.
Rendezvous. All right, so he's just going to. I don't know about the rage. Is it still in effect? Probably the rage. I'm sure it is. So okay, he's gonna attack him with the flail again. So I'll roll for him. Creak. And actually, he makes that hit. So
He gets +2 because he's raging, right?
+2 on his attack or on the actual damage.
On the actual damage, on
So-
top of whatever his normal bonuses because he's raging.
Right, so he had an 8 damage plus that 2 would be another 10 damage. He attacked that guy here in the red, and now he looks like he's on the verge of death.
Yeah.
He's pretty badly hurt. Next
I want
is
my crow to get a finishing blow.
next is Tommy. Tommy, you're up.
Eat its fucking eye.
Alright. You guys took out the girl? Okay.
Yeah, we got this guy down here, we got this guy here, and the little guy up top.
Anyone need some healing? Anyone need any healing? You're pretty good, right?
Rendezvous does.
I'm sure he does.
He has 9 HP, right? Still?
Yeah.
You could try taking that bitch out.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
Yeah.
You're attacking this guy, I'm assuming? Or
Yeah. 5.
do you have a
Full
plus?
attack, right?
Yeah, what's that?
So 11.
Oh,
Scalding Bolt's
then
actually
yeah,
in
you
this too, 'cause-
you hit,
Oh,
You
my.
hit?
Yep.
Roll a 1d8.
which I'm sure is gonna. Yep.
Only
He.
one
How do
damage.
you want him to die?
He dies?
Yep.
Once the fire surrounds him and it burns his face.
So he's like, ah!
Last bit of fire damage hurts him and he falls
Wait, what
to the
happened? What
ground.
did I miss?
He crumbles into ash. He is now gone.
Who crumbled into ash? Tubby? Damn it.
No, not Tubby. Unfortunately, that red guy that was here.
So we
All
got
right.
This guy and this guy.
Greg, it is now your turn.
My turn, huh? Okay. Is there anyone staying? Alright. Are either of them damaged? Sorry.
No,
Oh,
No.
my damn.
they're full of health at the moment.
And is this guy different than the normal?
He's the same as the other two that you just fought, the girl and the other guy. I didn't really classify him any stronger.
Then I am gonna move, or I'm not even gonna move really. I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost at this guy.
Okay.
Let's see if that works.
Frost.
Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost. I gotta type it in every time. That's annoying.
Make a range spell attack.
13 plus 6
Yeah, you hit.
for 1d8. He is also slowed for 1 turn. I deal 2 damage. Shit.
Oh, he's slowed for 1 turn at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, he gets hit. And it's like kind of. He's just it hurt him a little bit, but nothing bad. Next up is this little cannibal who moves in front of Tessa and takes a swing. What's your AC? 11?
11, 12.
12.
Oh, 12. So then he misses. It dings off your suit again. He does no harm.
Hey,
The suit.
He's got that bulletproof kind of armor.
it's a good thing that I bought the suit at Trump Tower.
Right. Now it's this Julie guy's turn. He's going to attack our little wooden elf here. Elfrin.
Elfrin.
What's your AC, Elfrin? I'm sure I hit.
17.
Oh, well, that was close. But yeah, I still hit. So here we go.
What the hell?
Oh, you only take 1 damage.
Nice.
I took 2 earlier, right?
Yeah, it took 2, so it's like 3 total now.
I lost track. Is it my turn? Or like who's last?
Your turn now, Kalo.
Okay, I was
I'm at
like,
11.
yeah, okay.
Sorry, yeah, you end up at the end. My bad.
Okay, that's fine. That's alright. I was just curious. Alright, so I go up to this guy, and I use Primal Savagery again.
Oh shit. Okay.
What is it?
Is there a +4 on that or
Oh, it's +5.
+5?
9.
Yeah.
No, that actually did not hit him. He was able to dodge out of the way.
Oh shit.
To dodge my claws.
Can I rip him apart?
When you're ready to attack him, but right now it's Elfrin's turn.
Wait, who tried to attack? It was Tubby, right?
Yeah, Tubby's in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna move back and then I'm gonna shoot him so I have proficiency in it just in case.
Wouldn't he take attack of opportunity by moving
Oh
back?
yeah, he hits.
Did he use Disengage?
When you move back, did you do anything about it? Or did you just step back?
I just stepped back.
Then you take a
What's the step?
you take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Like when you step out of 5-foot range from a character, they have an opportunity to attack you unless you use a disengage ability.
Okay.
What's your AC? It's 17, you said?
Yeah.
Damn. That's nice.
Actually, yeah, he didn't hit you that time, so you're okay. So you rolled an 18.
I back up and I rolled an 18.
So you hit. Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 plus 5. 10.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so he's bleeding now. You can tell it's hurt him. He's like, pulling his arrows out.
Screw you, it's Tubby.
Dave, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm thinking about this one. I'm gonna look at my character sheet here real quick, and battle attacks. 1d8 plus 2 slashing, attack plus 4. I'm gonna use my battle axe. Did it go?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what those numbers mean.
Well, it's
Really,
plus,
1d20.
plus,
Oh, I see. It's adding all your strength and everything to it already.
yeah, and then I go d20, 15. And how I'm gonna hit this? There's no way he's gonna live.
No, you hit. So go ahead and hit your damage now.
My damage was above. Oh, I thought.
Oh,
my
I don't know.
damage is-
Big boy prism.
Hang on.
I thought that was your roll to hit. I never understand those numbers. I don't know.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't know what the second number is.
I know the first one's like a d20, but
It's
yeah.
okay, 1d8 plus 2 slashing. Alright, so I'm gonna run a d8 and I
Oh,
get plus
Jesus,
2.
the EMPs.
1d8
New EMP buff is broken.
Plus
now.
2.
plus 2, so I deal 8 damage.
He is bleeding out, but still standing, kind of. He's like falling to one knee. Like, he's like, just getting back up, trying to eat you. Raven, it is your turn. Greg, Raven.
Raven. Which one's the really hurt one?
Raven?
One.
Oh, this one just was hurt and he's about to die, yeah.
Okay. Raven comes back over, flies by Tessa's shoulder,
Neba's looking so clean.
and rolls an 18. So he deals 1 damage. Does the Raven peck his eye out?
The Raven does, but he's not down, but he's looking like on death's door. Like he's missing an eye.
Last time the Raven did enough for 1 damage, fucked that guy up a bit.
Well, the one he was so far down from your hit, that's what it is basically. Now it is actually. No, he's gone. I forgot to mark him off. Rendezvous, it's your turn.
Did
Is he
Rendezvous
gone?
ever come back?
Oh, did he not come back? Rendezvous's gonna skip his turn. Let's just move on. Tommy, it's your turn, Tommy.
Rendezvous, it's fine. They're in the middle of the game right now. You can do something really quickly.
Wait,
He's muted, dude. Yeah.
I thought I was before Rendezvous.
Wait, I'm sorry. I am not on. You are right. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
Rendezvous may have time to get back.
My bad. Go ahead,
He's
Amnon.
damaged, right?
Yeah. Yes, he's damaged.
Let's try a Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
Wisdom save DC 14.
Oh, he fails.
D12.
D12 necrotic damage.
Oh shit.
Aww.
Is that all?
The
The
second
4?
lowest roll of the night.
He is still standing, but he is shaking and hurt.
Looking sick.
Yeah, he's looking sick. He's looking beat up. He's bleeding. He's probably pretty close.
You're talking Fat Boy?
Yeah,
Yep.
Fat Boy down there. If Rendezvous is still not
Oh
back.
shit! I didn't even see this dude.
Yeah. Well, he's on death's door. That guy.
So Rendezvous is not here. We'll go with Tommy. Tommy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flames again
On who?
on this guy.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Tommy. Tommy.
Plus
And
6.
plus, yeah, that hits. So go ahead for damage.
5 damage.
Oh man, he burns. He's like but he's still alive, but knocking on death's door. Knock, knocking.
Knock, 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 knock.
Heaven's door.
Greg, it is now your turn.
Again?
Yeah, you did the Raven. Now it's your turn as a character.
Okay. Oh yeah. How about it then? I am going to cast Ray of Frost again on this fucker.
Okay.
Do it.
Plus 6.
That hits. Go for it. How do you
5
finish him?
damage. The ice impales him in the chest and kind of just starts growing. Ice spikes just start growing out of him. It's eventually one that goes straight up through his brain.
Oh god. He's in horrible agony as this is happening. He's like, he's just impaled there and then falls to the ground dead.
Perfect.
So now it is actually this one little cannibal's turn up here. And he's actually going to take... Oh, I'm sorry, what?
He's not gonna run away.
He is within range. He would probably die in trying, so he's just going to attack Kalo's character.
Okay. It's 14, by the way.
And he misses.
Nice.
Everyone just turns to him.
Kalo, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Kill him. Just intimidate him. Just be do that with the little
Find
stomp.
him.
I'm 110 pounds.
Grapple him.
Just punch him.
Yeah, just punch him or something. Use whatever you got.
Don't kill him. Just punch him.
I say, you guys, Raven and Minotaur, they got a handle. I just go over here and open the chest.
He takes an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh my gosh.
What was your...
Are you taking an attack just so you can get at the goods before us?
Well, it worked out. It worked out because he missed. So you look in the chest?
Yeah, I look in the chest.
Alright, I want you to see what's in the chest real quick.
Steam trap, steam trap.
Hey, aren't you on our team?
Yeah, but he just abandoned the rest of us to go try and steal all the loot before we could get
It's
to
one
it.
guy.
Inflatable sex doll.
I didn't really plan on that chest being anything bad. You find about 150 gold pieces, 250 silver, and then random jewels equaling up to another 100 gold.
So that's
So you have
100 gold.
You have about 500. Well, you have it's about 250 gold altogether. The random jewels is about 100 of that, and then the silver is 250 pieces.
Okay.
Well, I call dib on the corpse pile.
You and those checks.
Hey, the last 2 times I've gone digging through piles of corpses, it's gone pretty well.
All right.
David, go back. You're not out of combat yet.
Oh,
It's not your turn.
where's he?
Where was he? Wasn't he down here?
He's right here. Yeah.
Okay. Now it is, since Kalo ran, it's gonna be Elfrin's turn.
Elfrin.
That thing is still alive?
Yeah, he's ready to die, guys. I'm telling you.
I was hoping to be the one to do it.
Just grapple him.
No, let's not kill him.
I attack him.
Kidnap him and make him into a pet.
I'm gonna just.
I need to study it.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the leg to get him on the ground. I don't want to kill him.
Are you doing trying to do non-lethal with your bow?
That seems like a real safe idea.
I don't think I have enough movement to get up there.
Yeah, 30 feet or something, or?
No,
Okay, never mind. I have enough.
Could go right. Yeah, you could go up there.
Okay, go up here and I punch him.
One d4 non-lethal damage if you hit.
All right.
Shit.
4 plus your strength modifier.
3, 13.
So yeah, you hit,
I do? Yay.
and
Non-lethal damage.
if it's
Plus
not,
strength.
but if it's not lethal and he was less HP than what he rolls, what do I do?
He's knocked
like
out.
Half now, half. Just do half.
Conscious, right?
Yeah, he's knocked unconscious.
All right, he's unconscious.
That leaves me to my turn.
Got him,
so
guys.
Guess what?
We should
I'm
be
gonna
out of
look at my-
combat.
Now you're out of
Good
combat.
job.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my
Immediately move to the corpses.
I'm gonna use my hempen rope and tie him up and
Perfect.
throw him over my shoulder.
Okay.
I kind of push the raven off, like, get out of here, you're cramping my style.
Alright, the raven is gonna start flying down to the bottom portion where the other things were, and like sneak.
I'm gonna let you control that one, Dave, since you're tying him to yourself.
Okay, he'll just be following behind me, kind of.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's
You can
fine.
just drag him whenever you want.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
sorry, I didn't mean to roll that d20, but I'll take that roll by investigate with my +6 modifier to make it 22 again.
You
So I find in the corpse pile.
you find 10 more gold pieces and 20 copper pieces.
Oh, no chest this time.
No chest in this pile.
My
I
bird's
wanted
gonna
another
start
like
going down
30
slowly.
healing potions.
It was 10 healing potions, but still.
No, I know, but this is a bigger pile. It should have more healing potions.
Most of the gold was probably in the chest.
That's why the chest was
Another
there.
10 gold, right? And 20 silver? Or 20 copper?
Yeah, that's right.
So I go right up to the Minotaur and then like I'm sniffing around like really curious and I'm like, hi, I'm Emmy. And I'm just like I'm really excited to see a Minotaur.
Greg,
Sniffing me, fool.
your Raven, if he's peeking in, he can see all this. There's a dead pile of bodies.
One of them's hiding over there.
And he hears somebody whimpering. Okay, your Raven hears it. Okay, because he was scared off.
If you let me know that there's a pile of bodies, I'm going there
Oh
immediately.
my god!
You know that shit. The bird comes back to me, and I go over to the Minotaur. I'm like, hey, buddy. I think there's one more down there. Do you want to help me scare him and intimidate him into letting us bind him? Sound good?
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to Testa.
Oh.
Where? What other guy?
There's one down in the bottom left-hand side of the cave.
Is that a guy or is that a pile of corpses?
I whisper it to him so no one notices. There's a pile of corpses and there's one more of the things over there.
Alright.
Let's go intimidate him.
Let me drag his body down.
And then my raven goes the other way.
And I do peek through this opening that just got blacked out.
Neeb as a dark shrine?
Okay, guys, stop moving. Give Smoke time to react.
Oh my god, if he gets stim.
As you're approaching down in this area, Testa, you hear this. You hear the cannibal or whoever's in there, like, oh god, I'm gonna fight you. No.
It's over.
Your Raven sees nothing over here, by the way.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and use an intimidative thing.
He's a scan at home.
He's hiding under bodies.
Torch in there?
Oh, throw a torch in there? Alright.
No. Is there a torch over in the other place? The crate row.
You could throw a torch at him. I'm just saying, but.
No, I'm actually just gonna.
Oh, the tanks.
Right up there.
Roll a
Oh,
d.
man,
Well, I'm already scared, I guess. So he
I have a
screams. He's
tournament
like, ah!
starting in I have a tournament starting in 297 seconds. Can I play it after or no?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Maybe we
There's
should
not much
take a
more time.
break.
He runs in this corner because he's got nowhere else to go.
Okay. So whose turn?
He's scared. He doesn't want to fight.
Okay.
I come forward and say, put your hands on your head, and I motion for rope. Give me the rope. We'll tie a knot around it.
Put your hands on your head, then on your shoulders and hips, and do the Macarena.
In complete fear from the first intimidation and what, the Minotaur's screaming, he immediately complies and lays flat on the ground.
Okay. I come up and tie him in rope.
Do you want to control him?
I give the rope to the Minotaur. There, you
God
have two
damn
now.
it.
Wait, Tess, are you playing the 7 p.m. tournament?
Yeah, I'm playing whatever one starts in. Yeah, probably because it's.
Maybe we just take a break at this point.
I
We're
can
almost
click.
out.
I can click ready now.
We're almost done with the cave, and we could probably just stop if you guys want at that point.
Okay, you signed up.
Okay. And then I go and examine the pile of corpses just to spite the warlock warlock.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, nat 20 plus 21 plus 6, 27.
Oh my god.
You can't hide shit from us.
I know! This is ridiculous! Alright, you find 20 gold, 10 silver pieces, and 30 copper.
Yes.
Alright,
10,
then.
20, 30.
Okay, and what's in this area over here?
Oh, here, I'll reveal it. There's nothing.
I'm still investigating the hole.
Roll your investigation check.
Last
Jen,
time that
I'm
happened,
looking-
somebody got a gold chunk of something.
Gents, I'm looking-
Motherfuckers! Alright. Let's see here.
Just do what you gotta do with me. I'm gonna get ready for this tourney. I gotta.
Alright, right here in the wall, you find silver ore sticking out of it. How are you gonna get to it?
I have a -1 modifier to my strength.
Just call over like.
I cannot speak common and don't want people to think that I'm with them
I'm
here.
110 pounds, so I'm stronger than you.
Yes.
Maybe Kalo can help. No, I'm joking.
I just kind of shrug at it and go down here to investigate this hole.
Shit. Alright, roll your investigation.
I'm moving. I was gonna move down there too. So just to
23.
My god, you guys.
Investigation checks are retarded.
I like the bird.
I'm just gonna say there's more silver ore like right here against the wall. Or
I
in
see
the wall.
people behind me and I point at the silver ore.
Okay.
And I see Mr. This
Orc.
dude and say it into his head, there's also silver ore up there, and tell him where it is. And just
Okay.
proceed to ignore it.
I motion the half orc to go get it. And then
Kale, does that mean I play you?
And then
I don't think we're gonna be in the same tournament. I'm in a Masters.
Oh, you're in a Masters. Yeah, I'm in a Diamond.
and I motion the Minotaur to go towards the other cave.
Alright, guys.
You can talk to them, I can't.
Yeah, I talked to them. I'm like, hey,
okay.
Minotaur, right, I think there's some gold or silver up in the other, the half orc. Go
Okay.
grab this silver down here.
And while they're doing that, I kind of like go all the way up here and I kind of peek around the corner or whatever is there. I'm sneaking.
And I'll send my crow over to.
You see the outside, Kalo.
It's silver.
Okay, what?
You found the outside, Kalo. You found the
I found the
outdoors.
outside?
Yeah, you found the exit.
I immediately rush outdoors. Yes,
The crow follows you.
Grass.
Rendezvous, add about 100 silver to your inventory. It's an ore form. You can get it for about 100 silver.
Since
I also go outside.
since Testa's not there, I'm gonna go up to the other silver and try to pry it out with my dagger.
It's ore. It's not.
What kind of check are we gonna do for that? Strength?
I don't have like massive strength.
I guess roll your d20, Greg, and add your strength modifier.
D20 minus 1. Here we
Hey,
go.
you too, huh?
Me too, yeah.
Just let me know what happens, because I'm gonna go play the
8.
tournament too.
If I fail, I'm gonna motion for the cleric to come get it. His mace.
Yeah, you fail. You're not doing much to it.
Okay, I yell for the cook. Get over here, Shu. Shu.
What's Tommy do?
Iron, are you with us still?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Shu, come over and get the silver for me.
He wants you to come grab this silver out of the wall because you're probably stronger.
And you have a mace, which would be and you have a mace, which is probably a better weapon to get the silver out with.
Okay, I
Use your mace on it.
chuck the mace on it.
Yeah, hit it with the fucking mace.
Shake it off, maybe.
Alright.
Smash it.
Yeah, just swing at it. You did. We're just gonna
Swing
say
at it.
Yeah, we're just gonna say you're strong enough. It came loose, and that's another 100 silver worth of ore.
Woo! There you go, Tommy. 100
I
silver
got some
worth.
silver, 100 silver pieces.
And then let's just everyone head out of the cave.
All right, everybody wants to leave the cave, so
Unless there's other places for me to investigate.
I think so.
no, you're right. All right,
Tester's also carrying like 2 of the cannibals with him. He's like dragging them.
Should I investigate this little bit right here?
No.
Nah.
Also, before Testa like takes them out of the cave, I searched them for weapons.
oh, they had
I
their
make
skip mars near them, I guess. So if you want to get rid of those,
yeah. Well, I find jack shit.
yeah, you find jack shit on them.
The first investigation check we've actually fucking failed. Okay, and then I leave.
All right.
You can always ask me to take a look.
You guys are basically out of the cave. You find yourselves. This is the map, obviously. You actually find yourselves on the edge of Neverwinter Wood, facing this road. I'm just calling it Helmshold Road, and it leads up to Neverwinter, the city, which is the closest one to you. Do we want to just stop it there, since everyone's kind of dipping around, or?
Yeah, it seems like a good spot to stop.
Okay.
I mean,
people are going in and out.
With majority rules, I'm ready for another 2 hour.
I could do another 2 hours, but like I think we all need to at least take a break for the next like 2 hours and then get Testa and everyone back in so we have continuity. We could do that, but like,
Okay.
I think we do need a fairly long break.
Yeah, let's all just call it stop right here for now. If we do want to reconvene later, we can proceed a little further.
I can't do it in 2 hours.
If we can't, we'll just plan on not next week, but the week after for my campaign.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll go from there. But I really appreciate everybody being a part of it, and I hope you guys had fun.
So your campaigns will be every other Sunday?
Yeah, every other Sunday. Not next week then, but the week after.
So are mine.
Yeah.
Mine are this next. Me and Greg's.
Yeah,
Are
the first
week.
Legion campaign, the one we first started, is Saturday, and then Sunday it's Kalo's. I think we were gonna try to push it earlier so we could have Legion events on Sunday nights.
Right.
Push it really as you want.
But just like an hour or 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
By the way, should I actually go through that join thing? I just got an invite from some random dude while I was playing too.
What join? What was it for StarCraft?
No, someone told me there was something I was supposed to do to join Legion or something.
Oh, if you wanted to be, a member, you can sign up on the website, create an account, and then post an intro in our intro area. Just kind of say who you are, who directed you that way, or how you found us, what games you're into.
Just some random dude invaded me in Dark Souls 2, and
that's right.
It was probably Strayed, right?
Yes, actually.
Oh yeah, me and him are buddies.
Yeah,
we
so
played Dark Souls together.
Yeah,
I was in the middle of my binging all 3 Dark Souls games for 3 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so once you get signed up, we'll mark you as a member in Discord and everything. So
The thing is so racist.
landoflegion.com, just for my recording. Anyways, good game, everybody. I appreciate it.
Good game, man.
Good
You are a
games.
champ, bro. Like, Smoke, you deserve a gold medal.
I tried, man. It got crazy. I wasn't expecting 13 different character moves. That was fun.